Hey, welcome everybody to the CivFR Squadrons. We're gonna have tonight a game from La Confiture D'Irrel, the ones, the only ones that did manage to jam us in the land. They actually brought us quite a few of those jams. Oh my god, packed jams everywhere, amazing. And also on the other side, we do have Ornithorynques Academy. This is the second team from the Ornithorynques Roses, and they did manage to get them as much as possible. Learning from the bigger guys. Now they are actually in the game right now, and from what I do see, everybody is in the lobby. It gives me enough time to actually say hello to everybody. Little bro, hello there, sir. Welcome. I'm fine. How are you, sir? How are you? Good evening. We did have a Trojan Man 25. Good evening, sir, and welcome. I see Adrian. Bonsoir, monsieur. Bienvenue. I see Mal actually did put up that logo with that is awesome, by the way, with La Confiture D'Irrel. Hi, Nick Dave. Good evening, sir, and welcome. First time over here. Glad to see you, sir, and I do hope you're definitely going to enjoy your time with us. Mr. Zim, good evening, sir. And what stream are you watching? What stream are you watching over there? Rafifi, bonsoir monsieur, bienvenue sur la stream. I do hope you are a bit better than yesterday, and hopefully we're gonna have a good time together tonight. And bonsoir monsieur, bienvenue. He was the first one to actually speak in the channel here, but I gotta say, Rafifi, big shout out to the man. He actually picked up that first promotion on the channel. Thank you, sir. Thank you. It looks like in the map pool choices, they are trying right now to actually get the stream and draft going, and we do have two auto banned maps as far as I know. Lakes and another map is not going to be a part of the game. Oh, the ban is continents and highlands. Okay, so continents and highlands are the two bans. Looks like we're gonna have lakes also all immediately banned by the players. 4 more maps remaining: Pangea, Standard Ridges, Pangea, Classic Ridges, Primordial, and 7 Seas. Yeah, that's good. That's good, Rafif. You gotta keep going, man. You gotta keep going. Thank you so much, by the way, for the follow, little bro. Welcome to the channel. 2 maps, which are actually quite big maps if you take into account Pangea Standard Ridges is relatively simple. We do have 7 Seas over there with a lot of potential for some naval warfare, but at the same time, most of the time, the players are trying to use that cedar for some commercial powers. Well, it looks like they did choose to go for a Pangea, and we do have to see what the players are going to do tonight with the civilizations. There are some autobans, if I'm not mistaken, but definitely CivFR Squadrons have a lot less autobans in the whole tournament. Babylon is going to be available. We've seen it being played quite a few times here in the CivFR Squadrons. We do have how to say, we do have Mapuche, Mali. I think Mali is still available also. So the players do have the power to pick those choices. Now we're going to need to see what they're going to choose here on Pangea map. Pangea Standard Ridges is a map that actually has a decent amount of distance between you and your opponent, but not far enough. So most of the time you do end up throwing some horses, some kind of attack force against your opponent there. They're relatively close to you. You might actually get to pressure them with the scouts and so on. Now that also means you're gonna have to build up your defenses from a much earlier stage, and I gotta point out, a lot of the times the players have chosen Pangea Standard Ridges because also the mountains do give them the opportunity to actually get those chokes, get to defend behind them, and of course wait for a later stage, later technology base there. Advancements on science, on technology, so they could get to a higher level of power. It's all about the power. Spoon, good evening, sir. You see the new Civs got announced? I did see also the new Civs got announced. It's quite early. It's on 29th of March. They're gonna drop 2 in 1 month. Something must have happened to their schedule over there, because didn't they say they're gonna drop 1 every month or something? Why is it this time or different? Why is this one different? We do down the leaders indeed. Since the nerf of Mali Chop, we don't see Mansa Musa anymore. Indeed, we don't. It remains a persona for Vicky, Elizabeth the First, and a persona for Harald, if I'm not wrong. Yes, we will have Steam Age Vicky, Elizabeth the First, and Verovingian something Harald, if I'm not mistaken. But again, we don't know exactly the I would say the choices, what are their bonuses and so on. Well, looking at the ban phase here, we do have Zulu. Okay, it's the first one taken out. Looks like Mubanda is going to be the second one. Maya going to come up third. Looks like also Squadron coming up on the fourth one. Babylon fifth. So it looks like they don't want to handle Babylon on this map. And then we do have goal got taken out in the sixth one. We've seen a lot of goal on these maps, but this also, I gotta say, this also leaves them with an opportunity to get, for example, Spain try to get civilizations that do have those early units and the power to attack their opponents. Of course, Macedon over here also comes to mind. If I'm not mistaken, they did fix it, so it's still of course it was a choice beforehand, but it is still a viable choice tonight. And yeah, there we go. They let Philip II in, and they're gonna pick Spain immediately. Now Zeyox and Txoumin are gonna be the next ones coming up here, and we do need to see what they're gonna go for. They do have two choices to balance out what Abouh did pick there first. I also wanna, I think I need to, yeah, there we go. Rafifi calling it out, the Pound Maker. Juan Riquelme, good evening, sir. What are the new civilizations, by the way? It's Steam Power Vicky, Verovingian Harald, and Elizabeth the First. So basically two personas for England, and if I'm not mistaken, yeah, and one for Norway. Yeah, no more new civilizations. No new civilizations. It's only personas, I guess. With pleasure, sir. Star Spanky, bună seara, domnule, bine ai venit. A little Pound Maker, yeah, to well, rough somebody up over here. We do have those Octitaus from the beginning that can do the damage. Mvemba, I think, coming up again with those Mvembas. We do have Mbanza. And we're going to need to see how Tempete is going to try to balance this out. I didn't mean to actually talk about them in particular. Let's see, Abouh with Tempete, McBeton and Meleagor will be the ones playing tonight for Ornithorynques Academy. While on the other side, we do have Beslag, Bobnotarobot, we got Txoumin and Zeyox playing for La Confiture D'Irrel. And, you know, there's going to be a moment in time, there's definitely going to be a moment in time when I'm actually going to make polls on my Discord about how should I, or even give them the choice, you know, like even give them the choice, how should I read their names out aloud? You know, whenever I say a name, maybe it's an idea to actually ask somebody if they want their name spoken in a certain accent or not, you know. Also, Star Spanky, can you create a mod your own civilization? Yes, actually, there are quite a few examples in the even Romania, I believe, is an example over there on now to say on workshop, on the workshop. Sorry, I got distracted by something. Vietnam coming up here as the seventh choice. We do have to put up on the screen here that we do have this map of Pangea SR being played again. Looks like if they don't have highlands, they definitely prefer Pangea standard ridges. And hopefully it's gonna be nice. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to get some juice at some point, but it's fine. We still have bans to go for, and it looks like they're whoa, they're getting very close to the 0 seconds here. They might not even pick Mapuche. They actually are gonna pick Mapuche to ban Mapuche. Why you ban the Pooch, man? Oh man, Meleagor and McBeton over there were very right to say Mapuche is gonna be the next ban. Bit unfortunate though, we do have Mapuche taken down. Would have loved to actually see him in the game over there with those Malon Raiders, with his power to inspire fear in his neighbors, especially those ones that are, you know, in Malon Raider range. We do have India taken down in the 9th choice, and one more choice available for them to ban here in the games, while we're gonna have the lobby open up. Still a lot of civilizations are quite strong in the game. I have to point out, didn't we have yesterday a total lack of city parks in the game? I think we did. So what's happening with the city park technology? Is it that point in time the players are figuring out that, oh, I could have done the same thing and I didn't actually need to spend more brain power to actually move Liang from one place to the other? You know, it might happen. Access, I'm kind of sad that every competitive game of Civ is with Congo, Spain, Cree, and Russia. Well, I think it's more about player preference. Strange Chandra isn't as popular after his nerf. Well, some say nerf, some say different strengths. I don't know if it was that nerf, right? It did get that, how to say, the holy site synergy with a great general point something. Well, I guess it does seem like the players, well, they didn't play it anyway beforehand. I'm not sure if it's better or worse, honestly. I would have loved to see a bit more Chandragupta in the game just because of those 4 movement Varus, but even then they didn't get that many plays. In the 2 versus 2s that the CivFR squadron did make, that was actually quite a powerful civilization back before. 1v1s, we've seen it a few times, so I don't know, maybe we're gonna see them in the weekend in the CCCs. Now Matthias Corvinus is gonna be the one with Bobnotarobot. It looks like we do have over there also Arabia got taken out as the 10th ban, and yeah, Matthias Corvinus again is picking out. You can add another one access, by the way, to your to your list over there. Looks like Matthias has been chosen and chosen and chosen and rechosen time and time again, and we still have I'm pretty sure civilizations that haven't been picked in a long time that are quite powerful. Kublai Khan would be one. Genghis Khan would be another. We do have Persia again not being picked here, even though it does have good interesting bonuses when it comes to simming and also warning, especially on this map. I do like the resurgence of Simon Bolivar. Of course, you see McBeton also going for Rome here, and Beslag is gonna have to pick the last civilization of the game tonight, and we're going to need to see how these guys are gonna do with it. We'll see how this goes. Give me a second so I can set up my screens over here, get everything going. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Wow. Let's pick Bobande. Yeah, she's banned. She is definitely banned, not being able to be picked here. I think we can... yeah, Vicky could be the one. By the way, I think I need to choose the outcome, and it looks like we actually started earlier than timer this time. I'm gonna keep on doing this prediction because it seems like it is gonna be a point singer over here. Very nice, very nice. So who's actually gonna predict this? Let's actually put up the remaps on the map, since we do have the knowledge of the map here. Let's put it 10 minutes. I think we should be doing fine with 10 minutes. Aztec is Aztec is gonna be the next one, or Beslag. Yeah, I think Aztec is gonna be the last one here. They do need to check the tournament, to turn off the tournament, so they can actually switch over here the civilizations in their places. It looks like yeah, Aztec is gonna be the last one. Interesting choice of Aztec being the last one, honestly. Well, I guess we've seen it multiple times in the games, but we didn't really see it shine in the games. And like we were talking with Justice, he did tell us multiple times, and I have the same opinion of this. Aztec is good on the offense, not good on the defense. So you have to keep on attacking with your units, and you can't really fortify because you don't have the same strength, right? So even if you have like plus 12 on attack, you don't have any on defense, especially if somebody catches on really quickly. He should actually try to push that very early. One of my surprises when I saw, for example, in the hidden cups or something like that, people just not attacking Montezuma that much, even though he was the weaker one. So yeah, I don't know, man, it happens. Well, Abouh is gonna go for Rome. He's gonna have the top slot here. Zeyox is coming up with Mvemba Zinga. Bobnotarobot with Montezuma on the third one. Looks like McBeton is gonna be on Peter. Txoumin on Matthias Corvinus. Tempete or Simon Bolivar. Meleagor on Philip II. It looks like Beslag is gonna be the one with a Pound Maker. I'm a bit confused by the choice of putting Pound Maker the last one. I guess he's going to rely more on getting his projects going and stuff like that for those traders. I'm pretty sure they're going to want as much as possible to compete for those great merchants so they can get the easy traders. Wait. Whoa. Give me a second over here, because I just figured something out really quickly, and it's not something I should actually leave be. Oh my god, why did I close this? Okay, there we go. Aztec is the most interesting pick here for sure. The problem with Aztec is you're really split dependent. Yeah, as you don't have a bias, you're often on the coast. That is also true. That is also an issue with him. If you don't have that +8 easy or +12 or so on, it is going to be harder. But again, I've seen actually multiple times them dying, and like Aztec even with +12 dying because it got attacked, and he just, you know, he died. Especially against civilizations that do have bonuses when it comes to straight up bonuses. I do have to point out, interesting choice, they didn't go for something like Basil II. It was picked or banned here. Again, one of the player preferences coming up in the player's choices. We do have them with an ability to actually have quite a bit of I would say quite a few civilizations that are preferred over the others, and now because they did manage to like them more, how the bonuses play out, how the civilization plays out on multiple maps, they did get more experience, and of course it is much easier for them to play that, especially in a competitive environment. I'm pretty sure a lot of these players, when it comes to the normal games, the other games, they are playing for fun most of the time, and they are also playing because there's no pressure. They are also experimenting with a few of their civilizations. Well, we do have to the northwest of the first map actually picked up here. It looks like a bone, man. What is this bone over here? What is this, like a big axe? I don't know what it is, but it definitely feels like it has two sides over here of Pangea. We do have Gran Colombia with a possibility to go for the gypsum settle, and I gotta quickly check. I want to quickly check if anybody's gonna be on the coast. There could be Spain. So, you know, Spain, is it from his team? It's from his team. It's from his team. So even if it is Spain over, oh, look at that, it is Spain in the south, so he should be fine. My god, the Spanish spawn. Oh my god. Oh, the power on this one. Man, the force is with Meleagor tonight. Look at this, man. He can just settle coffee tile, get another coffee tile. He could just settle in place for that matter. It didn't count. But anyway, it's fine. No! He did not see. I'm pretty sure he did not see the lake. I'm pretty sure he did not see. He could have seen the lake. Anyway, oh my god, this, yeah. It happens. Anyway, he's gonna get the 2 coffee tiles over there and to work, and I do see an amber tile in the water. Amazing spawn. I'm very curious why Gran Colombia did not settle that 1-2-1 gypsum tile. He could have actually just grown into the other tiles, had a strong strong harbor, and he could have traded from an early start with Spain. They are on the same continent, so I guess it's not that great to trade with. But again, that extra gold might make the difference. What is this? I don't know what's happening. Again, we got some connectivity issues. Oh no! Emergency sub again. Oh well. We do have Zeyox coming up with the settler over here to the south of Mount Everest in the middle of the map with Kongo. This is Mvemba Zinga. Kongo with, of course, those extra points for the merchants, for the archers, for the writers, and so on. We do have also Zeyox with that amazing unique unit that he gets to play most of the time with the Mubambe. Is it Mubade or something? Anyway, the replacement swordsman of his, they're amazing. He has a problem with his internet box, it seems. Oh, you have an internet box? Uh-huh. All Triangle, good evening, good evening. Where Spain settle for sure. Hello, hello there, Demons. How are you doing, sir? Also so happy. Good evening, good evening. He does see it's a lake because it's a fresh water. Yes, you are. That's why I, like initially I thought he didn't see it because of the vision, because he didn't actually go across and didn't have vision over it. But then I open up the lens and he could have definitely seen this with the fresh water if he opened up the lens. I think that's the problem, right? If he opened up the lens, maybe he didn't actually open up the lens. We do have also Russia here, one of the Tundra civilizations coming out, and it does look like 311 fish tiles. Looks like St. Petersburg coming up with a 2-1, and it does seem like we're gonna have quite a bit of Tundra for him to benefit from. Maptotipila as a wonder. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all for Russia. That's, extra adjacency towards Lavras. Definitely going to get some extra production over there. Very nice. And some extra faith as well. I'm pretty sure that would be even second city material over there if he really wants to spend a little bit more time to get it. I do see in the capital he does have deer tiles for a possible Temple of Artemis here. Not sure if he really wants to rush it because he doesn't have that many pastures, but I guess the extra food is making it worth it anyway. Very good that he has also the fish tiles, the fish tile in the capital, so he can get that extra food in there. Very, very, very good. Could see a culture victory from Ludwig. Yeah, if we would have him. Wait, you actually? I'm not sure about the culture victory on Ludwig, but I guess we'll see. We'll see how Ludwig develops. In the preferences. It might be a while until we're actually gonna see him do very, very well in the games. We do have also Abouh coming up tonight with Rome. He's gonna get a 2-2-3 Coco tile to the west of his capital, a 2-1 tile over there, and it looks like in the north he's gonna have multiple tiles to work. Even I'm pretty sure he might actually be incentivized to go for that plains geothermal fissure as a city. No, I don't think. Well, I'm not sure if it's gonna be the second city. He can go for the lifestyle on the west side, get a 3-1 with multiple 2-2s around it. Very, very nice. I also see in the capital he has a 3-1-1 fish, which I don't think he's actually gonna be going sailing here first. He does have other tiles to work in the meantime, so it should be fine. We do have him with a decent amount of fresh water to the west. I do see he's decent ways away from his opponent. We do have Aztec as an opponent here. And Bobnotarobot is not actually going to get a second continent worth of amenities here, unfortunately for him. He is going to be on the coast, at least. Oh no, he's actually going to be on the same coast as Russia? Okay. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, they're gonna get to duke it out over here. And Russia is, well, not really specialized in boats, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna make a few of them to go for the Aztec capital and try to take him out. It happens. Let's see. Also, while Ludwig is a nerf, I played him. The bonus of tourism on one is just insane. The 20% for the monument to goddess, it's really helpful. So imagine with autocracy and the card for wonders. If you do manage to build all of those wonders, yes. I guess the biggest issue is, and the concern is, do you actually have the tiles for everything? And is nobody actually gonna take you out beforehand? That's the we had a player called Middlestone. He's very famous throughout the civilization community. He has perfected, he was the first one to perfect culture victory, and because of his knowledge and his experiments and so on, we actually put quite a few things and changed quite a few things, and also were forced to change quite a few things in the culture victory screen. Well, he has been caught multiple times doing the same thing, and one of the things he was doing, he was building wonders from an early stage, like getting something like, he was extremely excited to get something like Hanging Gardens very early on, like Oracle very early on, and so on and so forth. And it was using that monumentality golden age as much as possible, always with faith, didn't actually care what kind of civilization he was in. He was doing the exact same thing, and unfortunately, well, it was extremely likely he would die to the first one who attacked him. Like if he would get very close up and personal with a civilization like Scythia, Macedon, Cree, Congo, anyone, like pick your choices, he would have died. We knew he would have died. There was a moment of weakness over there in his empire that he couldn't plug. Using that particular strategy he was using all over the time. Anyway, Aztec over here coming up with 3-2 banana. I do see he is gonna have a decent amount of cities to go for the west and the east, including on the coast. Not bad, not bad. But at the same time, of course, having to defend himself coastally and on the land, it's gonna pose quite a challenge. I'm pretty sure Abouh can go to the south with a few horses. There's only one river to cross over here, and it's a relatively flat land to go through. And I'm pretty sure Aztec is gonna also want to go north with a few cities. We're going to need to see how they're going to decide to play this. The land between them is just not that good to play it out or expand immediately. But there are some good expands, for example, on the Tietal over here is going to be a good expand for Rome to go for, and that could actually be used as a staging place towards the other cities. Alexander really loves Ludwig. It's his natural enemy, healing all units each time Alexander takes a city. Lol. Yeah. Let's see. Next up. We got Pamukkale here. Civilization. Oh, hello, Mr. Txoumin. Txoumin, actually, the one that just got into the game, is going to go on the Buddha, and it looks like we're going to have Pantanal to the southeast that he could get some bonuses from. He's also on the same area as is this Cree? This is Cree. So they're gonna just get to sim over here, not bothered by anybody in a corner. That's actually quite powerful for both Cree and Txoumin. Txoumin can apply the power against his opponents using the city states, and that's one thing that I'm pretty sure it is going to pose quite a few problems. In this scenario, you have to take out your opponents. City states, you have to take them out really quickly. If you take a look at this, like Bologna, Jerusalem are just like two possible points of aggression from Hungary into Rome, especially if Rome is on a campaign to go and attack Aztec to the south. He won't be wanting to deal with anything like an aggression from Bologna or Jerusalem. So it might be better to actually get some horses and take these cities out while they are low in strength. So later on, you're going to have a much better time, much easier time. Of course, easier said than done. You have to chop those. You've seen and you've heard multiple times the players actually having like a direct road they want to take, development road they want to take, and they don't want to move away from it, or because they think that is the only way, that's the only correct way, and so on and so forth. So I guess we're going to need to see if the horses are going to be pre-planned by the players to be chopped or even built in their plans for the development of the game here. We do have Buddha with that Pantanal to the southeast. He can settle the maize tile, for example, and get one of those Pantanal tiles. I believe Pantanal is now actually considered marsh, if I'm not mistaken. So it does appear as marsh, but I also think it is considered marsh. Or did they fix this? I don't know. There was in the initial version of PBG, they did add this, but I don't know if they re-added this, because there were quite a few changes that they were taken out and then put back in, and taken out and put back in. I'm not sure where we're left off here. Mikaziv Wanchik, I think we can actually talk a little bit about him. He does have 1, 2, 3 pastures and camps in the capital. Not bad, not bad. Multiple plantations, if you ask me. A lot of these cocoa tiles, so free gold for him, and tea tiles. That's definitely going to be useful. We do have more of these horses in the south, and looking at what he has to the northeast with the amount of mountains and chops and a good adjacency towards his campuses, it looks like a good spawn for him. A bit unfortunate that he only has 3 of these bonuses in the capital for his internal trade routes, and I'm pretty sure it's not that fortunate that he will get the land trade routes with Hungary instead of trying out something different. Well, we do see he got hit by a flood. His warrior is like half HP. He's trying to get an Occitan out, and he is Gonna have quite a few huts to actually pop here. I see a few messages. Sounds balanced. The Simon, Spain, free sim versus Hungary, Cree, free sim. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, looks like we got some balance here. Zeyox is gonna be in the face of everybody here, and I do have to point out Russia seems to be a bit more free sim than the other ones, or at the same level of free sim, I guess. Abouh. Oh, Abouh is. Oh my God, look at that! Every time, man, every time Mvemba is in the game. On the opposing team, you have somebody picking up a relic. I was like, my heart jumped a little bit, you know, skipped a bit when I saw Zeyox over there might have actually gotten a relic, and I was like, ooh, a relic on Kongo. Yes, let's go, boys, let's go. Anyway, it is what it is. We do have scouts coming out here from Congo. Looks like Madrid did get settled on that coast, getting a settler out. Bogota, unfortunately, did move across, and yes, this time around he's gonna get multiple tiles that he would work. But still, man, that's just getting that gypsum settle would have been so much better, so much better. Anyway, we do have him with another possible gypsum settle to the southeast here, and I do see he's gonna have the choice to put a few coastals. I'm pretty sure it's also gonna be good if he goes for at least one coastal here, but I guess, yeah, it's fine. He's gonna create a direct road right between his capital and through that coastal, get Reina in there and make it everything shine. It should be fine. We're gonna need to see how they're gonna try to split this land. A bit unfortunate for Gran Colombia. We don't have that much fresh water in the north. He's gonna be forced to stay on the coast with at least one city. And I do see it's gonna take a while until he actually gets to the upper cities over there for that river adjacency for the fresh water from the rivers. On the east side as well, he's gonna be locked by mountains, and he does have one tile chokes to go for towards Kongo over here. It's gonna take a minute over there. Not really balanced. The Cree and Hungary have the map to themselves. Well, you would say that, but I guess it does take quite a bit of time to actually develop this, and we do need to see if the player skills are also going to allow them to actually get the maximum out of that land, and of course use the maximum capacity of Cree and Hungary to actually get everything going and carry to the late game. Now we do have to see also what they're going to choose for a remap. They do have quite a bit of information. I'm pretty sure they met each other here. Kongo was putting some scouts out. Did they meet? Let me see. No. Okay, no, they did not meet Kongo. Kongo knows he's in the middle of somewhere, but he doesn't know exactly who he's gonna be up against. We do have also Aztec, oblivious to the fact that Rome is to the north. You can actually see they were about one turn away or two turns away from, well, not really, because they were moving in different directions, but anyway. And to the east side, we do have Hungary over there and Cree, which are very, very far away from everybody else. Well, it looks like we do have Confiture D'Irrel choosing to use the remap tokens, and Meleagor over there is very sad. Meleagor being Spain, you can imagine that Spain, that Spanish coast was amazing. Man, you know what is the only thing missing here, but he could actually definitely do it in the south. Get another city, plug Magnus in there. The double continent split. The doubling from the continent split of his trade route yields. That would have been amazing over here. If he could have traded cap to Gran Colombia, this would have been awesome. But yeah, it wasn't meant to be. And of course, we're gonna need to see the next map. This is the first map chosen by them. We're gonna see how this develops here. Okay, let's go. Let's see what's going on here. We do have Rome coming up in a... Wow. Peninsula somewhere to the northwest. I don't know what this is, by the way, but it looks like a vessel of some kind. Or a sports car. And it has like the aileron here. Or let's say the thing in the back that pushes the car down. I don't know, man. It's weird. Anyway, we do have Abouh coming up with a few of these tiles. These are T-tiles? Mercury tiles. Okay, Mercury tiles. And we do have him with fresh water from that one tile river, and he is going to be forced to stay on the coast, though, without any possible connection from the east to the west. That is going to pose quite a few challenges, especially on the east side. He does have Spain. Okay, Spain is actually his ally. It's fine. He's not going to have problems with that. We do have Aztec a little bit further on, but again, no problems with him. Nobody on the coast to the southwest. That should be fine. Now, I do want to double check on the other coast if there is anybody coastal here. Is there anybody going to contest? No, actually, no. The answer to that is no. The only ones that have water superiority here are going to be from Ornithorynques Academy. And we do have Russia, for example, on the coast, on the eastern coast, with Rome on the western coast. Okay, well, he's gonna get a lot of cities to settle over here. I'm pretty sure that he's gonna try to split this land up with Spain. Unfortunately for Spain, no more continent split for him. That's gonna, I guess, make things a little bit easier when it comes to choosing his pathways, but at the same time, man, it's not that good that he's not gonna get the advantages going over there. Let's see, we do have Abouh with a 3-2 banana. Looks like 1-3 forest tiles. I do see he's gonna get okay, horses to the northwest there. I do see also he's gonna get that +2 campus over here to the southwest. On Madrid, Meleagor gonna get another city to the east side. Unfortunately, not with fresh water. He placed his capital city in such a way that he's not gonna get the fresh water from the other one. He does have a 3-1 tile underneath the city center, so you know I'm pretty sure that was taken into account when he chose his settle. He does have multiple tiles to chop. I see to the west side the multiple rainforest tiles and a reef fish in the capital. Not bad. That's a lot. That's quite a bit of food there. With multiple cities that he could place on the coast. He will get closer. The closer he sets on the coast on the east side, he's going to get closer to Aztec. That's going to pose a challenge for him that he needs to overcome. And of course, Aztec over here will need to do the same. We'll need to figure out how he wants to balance out his defense versus offense against Madrid. We do have also in the south a bit of a mountain range between these continents, and after that mountain range we do have Cree. Cree this time is going to have actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this is a good Cree spawn. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these pasture, 8 actually, 8 of these pastures / camps in the capital. That's going to be 8 food and 8 gold after he actually finishes with everything. And he needs to be very careful how he's actually going to get this going, how he places the other cities so he doesn't actually couple these tiles, like the pasture tiles, with another city center and cannot switch back. It's very problematic to actually do that, but I'm pretty sure he's going to figure it out somehow. To be honest, I've seen a lot of players just give up on 1 bonus, but man, that is so much. That is so much. Like 1 gold per each trader and per turn, and of course the food per turn. It just like makes up so much. Theodorus, good evening, sir. What is the land of Colombia? We're getting there. Actually, is the next one up. Colombia is over here. Ooh, I mean, I don't know if I should say ill or ooh, because honestly, look at Bogota here. We do have a +4 campus, right, to the west side. That's good. Another +3 here could be matched with more. A +5 through the mountains. But man, these mountain tiles take away so many of the tiles he could have used for his sim. Like he only has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 tiles that he could use. 13 population. And that's not including what districts he's gonna place, what how to say, tiles he's gonna chop and leave open or put wonders and so on and so forth. That's the maximum amount of tiles he has because of the mountains. That is so sad. Actually 14 if we take into account the banana from across. Oh man, buying a 3 tile away just to get it going. It happens, man. I know Colombia is around Inca land, but here, yeah, I mean, yeah, what can I say? Gran Colombia here, I think Inca would have been in a much better place if this would have been his choice. Man, much better position. The oceans aren't connected. You mean the ones in the north and the ones on the west? Yeah, they're not connected. You mean these ones, right? These ones, they're not connected. That's unfortunate. They are gonna be connected, like, you know, at the end of the game, but not right now. I do want to take a look at Aztec. Aztec does have the Mercury settle under his capital. Looks like we do have him with a scout coming up in 3 and some tiles over here to the south. Okay, floodable terrain to the north, which did flood once. Didn't really give him anything, right? Oh, I guess two tiles got more fertility with the extra food. We do have to the southwest a honey settle that he could go for. He would get that extra plus 2, that extra I would say strength against his opponent here, but luxury attack bonus. And he does have one very big continent. Cannot go for a second one, like at all. He cannot go for a second one. This is like bordering on impossible to get another amenity over there. That is so sad for him. That's unfortunate. Well, he's gonna have to play this with the +4, maybe a possible +5 from the merchant. You know, that might be a thing. Access is also saying, I think there is a complete continent in the South Tundra. Complete continent. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, Congo Canton is completely in the tundra over here. Does also have a wonder of his own. Torres del Paine, the biggest area on the map here. Very nice, very nice. Let's take a look at Congo. We do have Congo actually, yes, in the middle zone on the horizontal, but we do have him on the eastern side of the map. It looks like he is gonna get to trade punches with Gran Colombia over here. Well, I mean, that's a nice match here between them. We do have Congo with some of these truffles. I do see him with a decent amount of land to expand in the north if he wants to go for some more simming. He does have Hungary on the east side to trade with, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want to get the drop on Gran Colombia. If he manages to push Gran Colombia to sit behind his mountains or sit over here next to his mountains, this is going to be quite a feat for Congo, because it is going to force Gran Colombia to sit on fewer cities, and maybe his sim is going to suffer quite a bit. So we're going to need to see how much pressure Zeyox is going to want to put on his opponent here. It's not easily readable that Gran Colombia is in such a hard spot. They're going to actually need to figure out how the mountain looks like over here in the Gran Colombian settle, and we do have also Cree on the west side of Gran Colombia that could put some pressure on that city center. Man, this city, it is so easy to put under siege, by the way. So easy to put under siege. Oh well, we're gonna need to see who's gonna come through this mountain pass and figure out where Bogota is at some point. We do have Hungary coming up with the eastern side. He did put his city on a maze tile, and I do see the city of Buda is gonna have multiple tutus to go for. We do have him with to the northeast over there a niter tile. I do see to the southwest over here stones. Okay, and I do see he's actually gonna get on the coast with quite a few cities at some point. Exactly what I said about the Aztec, no offensive bonuses. Yeah, well, this is gonna be quite a problem for Monsieur Aztec here, Monsieur Aztec. Oh, Meleagor is calling it out. Launch the remap. Lancez le remap. Wait, isn't it? They actually want to remap this? Oh, well, I guess Tempete over here didn't have the best of spawns. Rome would have had a free sim, but he would have been coastal. We did have Madrid with a possibility to actually Conquistador Aztec. I don't want to discount that particular fact. And yeah, I think Gran Colombia would have been the one that got shafted here, unfortunately. We did have Gran Colombia with the pressure of Congo right next to him. Okay, let's see. Final map. This is the map, right? This is the map. So we're gonna start to talk about the map. Okay. Give me a second so I can actually put. Oh, Sandorius, good evening, sir. Good evening. Welcome, sir. I missed you too. Hello, hello. How are you doing, man? Good evening, good evening. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, they're putting up the remap. They're still loading into the game, and I do want to put 2 remaps. By the way, somebody predicted 2 remaps. I think yeah, it was total voters 1, and he just put 10 points in that. He's gonna be such a how to say such a good, such a happy panda now. Okay, so I got that one done. Let's actually put the team labels on the map so we do know who is who on the screen over here. La Confiture D'Irrel, LCD on the left side. Okay. Or actually, let's put La Confiture. La Confiture over here on the west. Okay. And then on the right side, we do have Ornithorynques. Oh, actually OA. I think last time we called them yeah, OA, because yeah, Orni Academy. I mean, I like how it sounds, but it doesn't seem like it should be a name, you know. Crispy, good evening, sir. Sorry I missed all the land fun. Work has been super busy, but hopefully I'm running into some free time now. Oh, I mean, it's good to work, man. It's good to work. I hope you had a wonderful time, of course, doing those meals over there for everybody, and at the same time I do hope everything was fine. We did have an awesome time with the land, though. I gotta point that out. It was awesome. That's pretty good, pretty good. Let's come back to the map here. Now that we do have La Confiture D'Irrel on the left side with Beslag, Txoumin, Bobnotarobot, Zeyox coming up tonight. Now on the going against the right side, Ornithorynques Academy, Meleagor, Tempete, McBeton, and Abouh. We do have to take a look at the civilizations. This is the second, and this is the second remap, third map, of course, generated. We do need to see each of the players' spawns, but I gotta point out, if they didn't actually get one of those technicals, this is gonna be it. Like this is the map. This is gonna be the map. Also, Crispy Desert +6 campus northeast of Bogota. Oh yeah. Look at that. Very nice, and a +5 also. Very nice, very nice. Bogota does have a 3-1 base underneath the capital. It looks like he's going to have a second settle on a cattle tile or an olive tile, depending on what he wants to choose there. Go for that amenity or go for the extra food. I also noticed he's getting a scout out in 3. He has iron in the capital city on the east side, and I see horses in the south over there. In the third ring, that's going to be quite expensive, but I'm pretty sure he's going to want to settle a city there rather than buy out that tile. To the west side, I see Chinguetti as a city-state. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, south over here, we do have Beslag with Missive 1. Oh, wait, I didn't see... yeah, I did see. Never mind. For some reason, like, iron just flew out of my mind. We do have this also the second time Cree actually gets a good spawn here. I do see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these possible. Ooh, and Giant Causeway. Second city, Giant Causeway. Let's go, boys. Oh, yes. Anyway, Beslag over here is going to get the 5 points from the pastures into his trade routes, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want to max that out as quickly as possible. We do have him with relatively good land to the north and to the northeast. He is going to be behind enemy lines here. We do have Hungary to his northeast that he's going to need to fight against, but he does have, I guess, Gran Colombia to the northwest he can trade with. Now he's also gonna have possible coastal trade routes with Aztec. Can you imagine this? This is amazing. Ooh, we got anonymous gifter showing up tonight really quickly. Oh, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. We got MD1605. I want godly ranks Divakar Real X Army. Good evening, sirs, and welcome. Thank you so much, anonymous gifter. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. We do have Mixi watching that needs to actually get that second city going. I'm pretty sure the Giant Causeway would be the best one to go for, and possible coastal trade routes with Montezuma is going to make his economy great. We do need to see how Montezuma is going to react to this. He could put a harbor from his capital city to go for this. Also, the Cree trader to Aztec cap will be insane. Yes, I agree with that statement, man. +5 for food, +5 gold for each. That's without any other bonuses, like without the production from Magnus, the food extra from Magnus, the district, the bonuses that you get to the internal trade routes and so on. That's just gonna be mind-blowing over there. Amazing. Now, Hungary on this side is going to have quite a few mountains to work with, and from what I do see, he's also going to get a decent amount of campuses to work here. Okay, very nice. +4s, +3s, +5 here and there. Very, very nice. NG Chimi, hello there, sir. Long time no see indeed. How have you been doing, man? I hope everything is good, and of course you're healthy and everything. Also, Rafifi, I feel like Aztec pilgrimage to Causeway before to go to war. Yeah, and he's actually quite close, right? Giant Causeway is very close to his main city, so it's gonna be so good, so early. Such an early bonus over here, but he doesn't know about it yet. And I do have to point out, Zeyox just got a relic. The man himself, Kongo, got a relic. Oh my god, this is just gonna be so good for him. He's getting that Chinter of the Theotokos in the capital city of Mbanza, Congo. And we do need to see how he's gonna do over here with all of those bonuses from the relics. On the city, by the way, on Cree, we do have Iron Tile, the second ring from Mikisi Wachik. I do see he has 2 horses in the capital that he could use to improve over here. Very nice, very nice. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to move on towards Hungary and check out his possibilities here. We do have an iron tile to the northwest, a strategic resource, and then a horse tile to the west side. That's another strategic resource he can he can use over there to improve and get those strategic resources acquired in his empire. He's gonna need them. I'm pretty sure there will be some kind of war between Cree and Hungary here. We'll see when, we'll see how, we'll see what they're gonna do with it. Also, Angie Chimi busy with a lot of overtime at the work, but good. I mean, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I hope you had a good time over there. If it is over, I'll say overtime. Hopefully, it's for a good cause. I like the layout of the La Confiture spawns. Let's see, what did you see over there that I didn't see? So we got Cree, we got over here. Oh wait, they're in the same team. Wait, I just noticed they're in the same team. They're like all 4 of them are. Oh my god, you're right. They're all together. Oh my god, this is amazing. I thought he's actually gonna war Hungary, but no, it was actually Gran Colombia that's gonna be on the 2 versus 1 path over here, very far away from both of them. We're gonna need to see how Hungary and Cree are gonna manage to go against them later on, probably. This time around is not gonna happen. Tenochtitlan does have the ability to go for an extra expand on another continent here. He's probably going to want that salt mine, well, one of the salts over there. He does have some turtles on the coast, and I guess he could keep on expanding to the east, but not. There's no second continent over there. A bit unfortunate. We do have Russia also in the north, already has Tsingi de Bemaraha in his sights. He wants to get a city over there with some fresh water. I do see a Lavra coming up in 3 from St. Petersburg, and in the capital city he does have a deer tile. He could go for Temple of Artemis, one of the preferred wonders of the beginning for Russia. We do have him with both strategic resources already acquired in the empire as tiles. He does actually need to put some work, put some improvements on those tiles so he can actually benefit from them. Also, does Spain have a continent split? That's a very good question. We're gonna get to Spain. We're gonna get to Spain soon. We do have Russia with the Lavra coming out next turn, and I do see as possibilities for him. He can easily go for the east side, get another continent worth of amenities. Very nice campuses between the mountains. So this is a +6, for example, a +6 and a +5, using that geothermal for the extra adjacency towards the campuses. Very, very, very nice. This begs the question, why did he go west? Like, okay, sure, you say Tingi de Bemaraja, you say like one extra culture point, maybe some spice time, but are you sure you want to do that? Oh man, these campuses over. I guess it's gonna take, and it's oh wait, it's Russia, right? So he's not really gonna go for the science and the culture at the beginning. He wants to get his religion, wants to put down the lavras, wants to get theater squares. Like, you know, it feels like campuses are just not gonna be the. By the way, is this a sound effect over here? If I start doing this, patience, Padawan. Yes, yes, exactly, exactly. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Congo. Okay, you know, you got a sneak peek. I'm sorry, you got a sneak peek over there. Let's see, Mbanza Congo will have a setter coming up in 2 turns. Looks like Iron Tile is gonna be second ring out from that city center. We do have. A horse style also coming up from Bumbi, very nice. I do also notice he's gonna have some truffles to improve. A 3-1 tile underneath that is, I don't know what that is actually. Maybe it's a cattle tile, maybe it's something else. I have no idea because it doesn't actually give me over here a readout of what that is. It just says grassland. Okay, it's grassland, sure, you know. We do have him to the northeast with quite a few of these cocoa tiles, and I do see he's also gonna have southwest to develop his city zone. He needs to be careful how he's gonna split the land with Aztec, and maybe going on the other continent, going on the north one is gonna be a much better idea for him. Does he have an opponent to go against? I guess that's another idea for Congo. He doesn't have anybody to throw those Mububis against. That is gonna be a problem. Religious settlements already picked up by him. It looks like we do have a city-state taken over very quickly. Mitla got taken over with the help of Congo's warrior and of course the Aztec Eagle warriors. That's gonna be a free city state over here, a free city for Aztec. Very nice. He's gonna be really quickly on a lot of cities. What a nice Artemis for Congo. Artemis. Oh right, yeah, it's good. It's pretty good. A lot of pastures, a lot of camps. Yeah, pretty good. Tito's, good evening, sir. Hello. How are you doing, sir? And we do see more monuments coming out here from Congo, and I guess I did speak about all of those ones. Let's jump the gun over here. Let's go. Meleagor, Spain does have a continent split. Looks like he's gonna go for the north, where he's gonna put a city on the 1-2 tile. He's gonna get a powerful harbor over there with some more food from the bananas, an amber tile to use for some extra amenities there, and a T tile to the southwest. We do have him with quite a few other tiles to the north over there. Very nice. And I do see Madrid coming up in 3 turns with another settler. He does have only a 2-1 base, and from what I do see, he has the fresh water from that 1-tile river and multiple cities to expand to the south. He's also splitting this land with Rome. He's gonna have coastal trade routes with Rome. Very nice for their economy. This is gonna be good overall, but also I can't really say they're gonna attack each other navally here. I don't see an opportunity for them to actually go through, and I'm pretty sure we won't see anybody get some cities on the western coast. So yeah, it should be fine. They're gonna be safe to just expand here, get as many cities as possible. Oh man, that is such a such a bad island, just desert. Anyway, on the city of Madrid, he does have horses 2 tiles out in the south. His iron tile is going to be 3 tiles out. I'm pretty sure he's going to want to settle for it. And we do have Galapagos Islands to the east side, which again is not really a good wonder unless you actually have resources on it. This one has 0 resources on it, so I'm pretty sure they don't want to play that. They don't want to go there. I wonder who takes Galapagos settle. Yeah, that's actually going to be a good question over here. Who's going to take that? We'll see. If anybody, I wouldn't really go for it honestly at all. Like maybe a city over here on the 2-2 and a city here, and that's it. You know, like don't go for it. Don't go for the trap over here for the 1-3. It's not worth. Okay, moving on, Aztec here, we do have him with an iron tile to the west side, second ring. He does have multiple, already 3 cities, 2-3 deer tile in the capital, and I wanted to say that he has horses somewhere, but he doesn't have horses anywhere. How is this possible? Did he settle on horses? He might have settled on horses. That's a 3-1 tile underneath his capital. It's a grassland, so I'm thinking maybe that is a horse tile. It would make sense, right? Let's say, is he making horses? Yes, he's making horses. So I'm pretty sure that's his horse right there. We do have him settling the second city on a maize tile, and I'm pretty sure he's actually gonna get these deer tiles improved there. Very nice, very nice. I don't think this is gonna be something like Temple of Artemis rush here for him. I'm pretty sure somebody else is gonna get it much faster than he could. So we'll see. We'll see how this develops. Hey. Ooh. Ooh. Look, we got Tempete over here. Oh, he missed it. Beslag is moving to the southwest. It's actually gonna put that city a bit further away than his opponent was thinking. Tempete was standing over here to try to figure out if there was a settler going towards the northeastern side, and I'm pretty sure those bananas would have looked really juicy. I'm actually a bit surprised Cree did choose to go for the back settle here. It's not like he has amazing land to settle over there. But there is Auckland in the game that makes the wonder viable. Wait, there is Auckland in the game? You saw? Oh yeah, there is Auckland. You say viable? I wouldn't really say that, honestly. Well, I guess if you get like shipyards and Auckland bonus, yeah, maybe. But that's a long time, long time out. Anyway. Let's take a quick peek over here. Aztec is going to get that fourth settler going. I do see builders coming out from him. He's going to be quite far away from everybody when it comes to attacking. Yes, they did declare war against each other. Not sure for what though, but I guess we're going to find out at some point. There are some scouts in the opponent's lands and so on. Anyway, let's see Rome here. Rome is going to have 2 cities. We do have him with already a trader between. He's on the third one soon. I'm pretty sure the cattle tile would be the preferred choice over here. He's going to need to buy out the truffle tile, and he's going to get to improve some of the other tiles. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a lot of tutus around it. That's a bit unfortunate. I'm actually right now second guessing his choice. Why did he go for this one instead of going to the north over there? This seemed like a much better and easier choice to go for, with multiple chops there, multiple tutus, easy peasy to get there. I guess they're not that confident of their opponent's spawns. Maybe they did actually spawn on the coast. They don't want to commit to the coast if they don't need to, and of course they don't want to think about all of those problems. That could be a thing. We do have a city patron goddess as a pantheon for Rome. Abouh will get the 50% of his first district in a city, and we do have him going for the builders coming out to improve his land here. He does have quite a few tiles to get there. Yeah, very nice, very nice. I also notice he has an iron tile to the northwest of his capital, and I also notice Rome did get one of these volcanoes to explode here. Very nice, very nice. He just lit a fire underneath that volcano and poof, it exploded. Wait, Achillea did get settled on a... Oh, okay. Okay. I'm guessing gold is at a premium here. We don't have gold. Well, yes, 10 gold a turn. Come on. Oh my god. Okay, I guess he didn't want to spend the gold. Okay, I understand. It's gonna take a lot longer here to grow that population. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, so I think we saw everybody spawn. Did I miss anybody? I don't think so, right? We got everybody spawn. We do have Hungary. Will also a possibility to go for that cattle tile settle. That's exactly where he's going. City of Bura is getting pressured by Russia from the north there. I do see the warriors of Russia coming about with Gran Colombia also. Very nice, very nice. We do have Gran Colombia also getting relatively close to Hungary. They are going to duke it out, and it's not that ideal for Hungary to actually attack into an opponent with his units. He's much more comfortable getting the levied units from a city-state and then sending them towards an opponent here. Ave Machiavelli, good evening, sir. Rome's land is pretty barren. We'll need a lot of builders. Yes. Also, Spoon is saying La Confiture gonna have so much gold. They will. They will, yeah. With Cree coastally trading with Aztec. Wait, Aztec is building Temple of Artemis? Okay, I mean, that's gonna be a bummer, especially for Russia. Russia would have 100% want the Temple of Artemis, and it looks like wait, no, don't do this to yourself, MC Beton. Don't do this to yourself. He's actually gonna settle on that mountain tile. Okay, why not the sheep tile, man? Sheep tile would have been much better. Whatever. I guess he makes his choice. One second. I'm actually a bit surprised about his choice over there. That would have been quite a strong settle, and I would have expected him to do it a little bit differently. I do also want to say I'm actually quite curious what he is going to go for. A religion in this series. We do have him settling Tsingy, and you do see the 2-3-1-1 tiles over there. He does have good lavras to work, and I'm pretty sure he's acquiring those great prophet points. There we go. He's actually halfway there. On the western side, that's probably going to be the first war of the game over here between Gran Colombia and Hungary. Gran Colombia does have that extra movement and its ability to improve his units. That is going to be quite... that is going to be quite an advantage going against Hungary here. I do also see at the moment we do have 3 of these cities being put down. Initiation Rights as a choice for Gran Colombia does give us an idea of what he wants to go for. This is going to be warfare here. With every time he's actually going to pump out a unit from his city, he's going to get some faith generation. Usually that you couple that with a monumentality, and you want to make as many units as possible so you can go against your opponent. He does have a decent amount of chops that he could use over here to get that going. That is going to be quite an important advantage. All of that faith can be used to buy out builders next up, and at the same time try to get some settlers over there, and that's gonna keep him in the war for quite some time, and we've seen it multiple times done properly. Hungary is realizing what's going on, and by the looks of it, we do have an encampment coming up from Bura to the west, and it looks like he's gonna go for double ones. I do also notice in the south there were some pillages done in Cree's land. It looks like Gran Colombia did get in and pillaged one of the pastures of his opponent here. Fertility Rights was the chosen pantheon of Cree, and Beslag is gonna get some extra food points when it comes to the wheat tiles, the maize tiles, and at the same time those rice tiles. That's actually pretty good. I think also cattle tiles are on the also cattle tiles. Pashka Vashik did get set up on the Giant Causeway. He's gonna get some extra eels from there. Magnus plug in Mikisiv Wachik. We do have Cree with quite... Oh, okay, there we go. With quite an advantage going for those commercials, and you do see him rushing them as soon as possible. He wants as many trade routes as he possibly can, and I'm pretty sure he wants to expand also quite soon. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to go for the initial commercials here and then switch to settlers, so he gets the 4th and the 5th one really quickly. Usually, actually, with in this kind of position, you want to go for 5 cities earlier, so you get the advantages from an early stage. I'm pretty sure a lot of the players are going to go for the great merchants here. We do have Kongo, for example, going for them. We've got Aztec that is probably going to discover them soon. Want to know if I'm getting currency. Rome should be going commercials also, while Spain is probably going to be the only one going for harbors. Now, I didn't really count Russia or Gran Colombia or Hungary at the moment, even though I'm pretty sure Hungary would have really liked to go for commercials to get that goal, to levy those city states and so on. He's kind of forced to defend himself against Gran Colombia. The second Gran Colombia actually picked initiation rights, it was a sign to Hungary that they will clash against each other. They will not seem that much. And I do have to point out the initiation rights is not really a pantheon that you can use very like later in the game. You want to use it from an early stage in the game, and that is going to be something that Gran Colombia is going to want to do here with that monumentality. That also means he's not going to go for a lot of how to say a lot of districts. You can see right now Tempete, for example, is going for writing in 3. He already discovered archery, and I'm actually quite curious, did he discover horseback riding? Because we're 1025, he should be close to horseback riding. He's military in 2, military alliance in 2. We got Txoumin here already getting iron working in 2 turns. He improved his iron tile, got the bonuses, and he has only slingers over here to go for. I also want to point out is quite a big advantage for Gran Colombia to benefit from those commandant generals. Those are going to give him a serious advantage when it comes to going against their opponents here. He's not going to need to put down an encampment and get the projects in. He's just going to get it straight up. With the extra movement for his units, he's going to be quite powerful. Again, very surprised he's not going for the 4th and the 5th settler. Yes, I understand the situation he finds himself in, but he has vision over his opponent. He knows his opponent is going for these encampments. He knows his opponent at the moment is not actually making great general points, so he didn't finish those encampments in proper time, and he knows it's going to be quite a bit of time for him to go for the next one. Is he gonna try to use his monumentality age to get the 4th and the 5th one? I guess so. So we're gonna have to see how this goes for. We do have also in the middle okay, the religious. We do have God of the Sea picked up by Spain. Looks like he's gonna go for the extra production on all of these coastal resources, which is gonna give him quite a bit of production here. I do see 1, 2, 3, 4 already. That's gonna be improved here. He did settle Valladolid, so he lets another settle for Galapagos Islands and has multiple ones to the north there. Rome did go for City Petriangaras. I think we talked about it first. This is what I was talking about, the 4th and the 5th settler. He knows he's in the backline. Even if he doesn't have that much production, he's trying to expand sooner rather than later. Every time you get these, like there's also a tempo going on here. Every time you try to get these cities, it does give you quite a bit of a flexibility, even if for some time you do get a little bit behind everybody else, then you catch up much faster and you go ahead of them. And there's always a tempo like this in a game. Like it'll begin, you have like 1 city, and then you have like 3 cities, and you're gonna be on the same part as everybody. Some go for the stay on those 3 cities, some go for for more campuses. They get more stats, but some others go for like the 5th settlers, and for some time the ones with the 3 cities will be ahead. Then the ones with the 5 settlers will come back. We did have later on in the game the 3rd expansion phase also that's gonna need to take shape, and that's also gonna give them quite a bit of an advantage and a disadvantage depending on who's actually gonna expand, who's not gonna expand, and what kind of possibilities they're gonna have to expand with, like, or into, like mountains, like good campuses, like 4-or cities against an opponent here, and so on and so forth. Because a 4-or city, yes, gives you a staging place to go against an opponent, and Hungary, for example, you can consider Pex for a city against Popayan. They could get one right in the face, but I wouldn't recommend that for anything in the world. You can upgrade units there, you can create roads from there to your capital city much easier, and move your armies much faster. Now, that's not really going to give you stats. It gives you positioning, it gives you power, it opens up options, but it also takes away some because you do have more population that needs more amenities and so on throughout your empire. Heining Dave, configure clan should have some awesome trades. Confiture, yeah. Oh, yes, this is gonna be awesome, by the way. The fact that they can trade 3 of them on the coast over here, this is gonna be amazing. Hungary can put a city on the salt mine, but I think, honestly, I think he should let Aztec come and put a city on the salt mine. And I think also Hungary is not going to get that many cities to work here because of his necessary war with Gran Colombia. You can already see Gran Colombia getting horses out there. You see him going for more science, totally ignoring the fact that he's going to need an economy for these units to work with. He wants to get those as fast as possible to attack into his opponent here. Now, Hungary does have pre-builds, does have a lot of slingers, does have some warriors as well. He's pushing. He's being pushed by Gran Colombia, and Tempete is going to try to figure out exactly what the weakness is and what kind of reaction he can get from Hungary. If Hungary keeps on doing nothing over here and keeps on simming, I'm pretty sure Gran Colombia is gonna try to push a little bit harder. Now you do see the first swordsman did get forced. Yeah, there we go. It got forced to upgrade, so it boosts the garrison strength of the city of Pex. Next turn, yes, he would have gotten a warrior over there, but if he didn't use his iron, well, he would have needed to trade it away, I guess. Let's quickly take a look at the era score here. Is everybody gonna have a golden? Yes, we do have everybody over the 19th threshold here, 19-point threshold. We should have the first religion in the game as well from Russia, Catholicism. Russia is gonna go for feed the world with lay ministry. It's gonna get a extra +3 food, and the housing lay ministry is coming up with the +2 faith and +2 culture respectively. Very nice, very nice. We do have also Moksha establishing in Kazan. He's getting the 4th and the 5th settler quite fast here. I gotta say Aztec is gonna have quite a ball of a time here. Hey, Plasma, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Much appreciated. Bodero, bienvenue, monsieur. Oh, merci beaucoup. Also, I see Tidos is saying, finally, I saw nice Petra Island to the north of Spain. Yes. 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 Okay, we do have, as you can see over here, also Aztec coming up with all of those commercials. He did finish Temple of Artemis, first of all, taking it away from Russia. Second of all, he's going to get a lot of amenities in the city of Tenochtitlan that is already happy citizens, which is amazing, by the way, at this stage of the game. He can get them happier, especially with the honey tiles that he can get to upgrade over there. Also has the citrus tiles to upgrade here in the capital. Very nice overall. I'm not that fond of the Government Plaza placement. I would have hoped he would have placed it in such a way or from such a city that he would have gotten a few more bonuses. The only thing that he gets there is a +4 commercial in the capital, or I guess that's going to be a +5 when it's going to finish. Yeah, it's going to be a +5, which, yes, he's going to get the splendid bonus from it. So at least that's, you know, that counts for something, the extra era score. It's been some time since I've seen the players try to go for the +4 commercials. Goddess of the Hunt and a bunch of camps plus the commercials. Yeah. This is a lot of gold. This is going to be, like, he's going to be swimming in gold over here. 29 gold a turn. Man, he would win any war if he would put his gold coins into the machine guns and it would be like, you know, gold coins coming out. You see them in slow motion over there. With the Aztec, with the jam, you know, painted on, like stamped on the coin over there. Oh my god, no, too much imagination, man. Too much imagination. Oh, but that would be awesome. That scene would be awesome right here. When somebody please invent that AI that I can actually write to. I want a scene when you have like a slow motion machine gun and you can actually see through the barrel of the machine gun in slow motion. It stops to see one of those, you pan to the left, to the right, and you stop to see one of those bullets that is actually a coin that is actually stamped with the logo of La Confiture D'Irrel, and then all of the motion comes out to faster and faster and faster. You can see it hit one of his opponent's units or something like that. Please make that AI. Like, can you imagine writing that and having it in like 2 minutes or something? Ooh. happy. Anyway, Let's see what's going on over here. On we do have turn 31, so everybody's getting their golden age here. It looks like in the great merchant screen there are quite a few of them getting getting the points per turn. Congo great merchant points here. Cree great merchant points on 3. We got the Aztec on 1, and yeah, there we go. There's not gonna be that much competition. Hungary is also gonna need another project, so he gets his great general points. Even though he did put down 2 of these encampments, he didn't finish all of them, and now he's being pressured quite a bit. He doesn't have that initial advantage of the +5, and I do have to point out the Gran Colombia over here already has quite a few units next to his opponent cities. We don't need to see Antonio Jose de Sucre, the Commandant General, coming up over here from Popayan. We do have, I remembered, man, I remembered yesterday, man, I remember. Let's see, putting gold in machine guns is a very united. Wow, really? Okay. I don't know, man. I never visited the United States. I've seen a lot of movies, I gotta say. Maybe, you know, it's brushing up on me or something, but yeah, what can I say, man? A good economy is a great advantage to win wars. Yes, indeed. And we do have Gran Colombia. Wait. Whoa. Let's slow down a bit. Let's actually take it from the left to the right. Yes, we do have this war. We have to talk about Poundmaker. 3 cities. He didn't go for the fifth and the for the fourth and the fifth one quickly, and that is gonna slow down his advantages. There, he's on 9 science and 19 culture. Even though he could have been a little bit higher in production, he's on 49 at the moment with 52. Food, that's actually quite good. Let's take a quick peek on his cities here. He does have the 4th and the 5th settlers out. They're moving right now. They're expanding. A 6th one is on the way. He's managing to get one turn into that campus. That's actually discounted here. And he did manage to get the audience chamber going in Mikisiv watching. Not bad. Not very bad. Yeah, we do have him also putting down another one of these campuses here. His government plaza was placed in such a way that he might get some advantage depending on where he puts this settler. He might get some advantages, like 2 campuses would be there getting that extra bonus, the +3 and the +3, which is going to be nice. But I doubt that he's actually going to do that. So I guess we're going to have to wait and see. And we do have Matthias Corvinus with a pen, brush, and voice golden age, 8 science and 17 culture on the massive defense. He does have Tempete attacking him, and look at Gran Colombia. Tempete over here is gonna put that horseman to work over here. We do have Hungary needing at least a few turns to actually get his general. He's making 1 point. Oh my god, he's making just 1 point. You gotta plug in the card, bro. Like, you're gonna be remembered as the no general defense Hungary. No, don't do it. Don't do it, Tempete. No, don't do it, Txoumin. Txoumin, you gotta watch out, bro. Oh my god, look at the swordsman. No. Oh my god, that's gonna die with both of them inside. Attack, Tempete, if there was a moment. This is your... Oh no, he didn't. Okay, so I need to explain this. I think I've seen it. I've said it quite a few times here. I do want to say it again. If you have a unit that is stronger than those encampments, usually it's much better to keep the unit outside of the encampments because it is going to be much stronger than the encampment. If you don't have walls in the encampment, if you have walls in the encampment, then yes, it will help you out deal with more damage against that unit, and the unit is not going to be damaged. The thing is, when these units attack, they don't attack the unit, they attack the encampment. And as you can see over here, the archers do deal quite a bit of damage against that encampment, even with the -17 less fortification. So if they keep on doing damage against that encampment, well, you can see how the damage counters are, right? The horse is stronger than the encampment, even though against the swordsman it wouldn't have been stronger. Like the matchup is just crazy. If Tempete actually plays his cards right, he should be able to take down this how to say this this encampment next turn. Like, he should move the archers one to the south here on the cattle tile. This one has 3 movement. Yes, move it in the forest over here, attack into the encampment with 3 ones, move the horse to the south, attack into the encampment, move the other horse over here, and then boom, next turn he takes it out entirely. Now Okay, there we go. He's doing it. He is. No, not that one, bro. Oh my god, he's gonna do it without. And look at that, man. He didn't even use Antonio Jose de Sucre. He didn't even use that one, man. Oh my god. Okay, that's that. It is what it is. Anyway, now let's see La Confiture D'Irrel. We got the Bob, not a robot. We got 13 size, 22 culture coming up from Montezuma. Montezuma here going for more wonders, going for hanging gardens from Malinanco. We do have him putting down his commercials, and he's making a few of these merchant points. Actually, 4.6 at the moment. I do see Kongo is on 6.6, Cree is on 3.4. Going for audience chamber in his capital city from Tenochtitlan, and I do see more markets coming up from his other cities. So he gets those internals. Liang in the capital, Moksha in the second city, and Goddess of the Hunt as a pantheon. He is making a more than decent amount of gold on 49 gold a turn. That's a lot of gold. That is a lot of gold. They're just gonna pump that gold into Txoumin, and Txoumin is gonna get bigger. We're gonna need to see if Gran Colombia here can keep up the pressure. It doesn't look like he's focusing that much on getting all of his units out and attacking against his opponent here. And of course, we're gonna need to see if he's gonna be successful with his adventures. On Zeyox, we do have him on a golden age. He did pick up one of the relics from the game, was a free one from a hut, and I think he picked up another one, or he is gonna pick up another one when he's gonna finish his audience chamber. And we do have him with quite a few commercials coming out of his cities. His 5th settler is going to come out soon from Mvemba. That's actually quite late in the game. I'm very sad we didn't see a city earlier for the crocodiles over here to the northeast. It seemed like easy goal to get to. We do have him also putting down the theater squares, which does mean he's actually going to focus a little bit on simming rather than warring, and that's definitely going to be an option for him. He has a hard time going against anybody here. One archer died, and it looks like Gran Colombia is trying to force his way towards the main cities of his opponent here. Now Hungary did manage to get a general that's gonna equal out the Gran Colombian commandant general. Okay, interesting choices here being made, and we do have Gran Colombia, unfortunately, with that archer. All of the other archers after that one archer died are just running for their lives over there. Let me out, I'm free. We do have also Kongo needing to figure out exactly what his target is, if it's gonna be simming or if it's gonna be warring here. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be simming. We do have Hungary, for example, levying Auckland. He wants to keep as much as possible Auckland away from Spain, away from Rome, away from the civilizations that have coastal adjacency, or I should say open coastal something lands. Open, how do you call them? Open coastally? How do you call them? Coastally available? No, that's not right. Anyway, Cree can do a sneaky and flank Gran Colombia. Oh, Cree. Yes, Cree can do a sneaky. He can go through Halong Bay, and we do have Beslag actually figuring out that is a choice. But also Tempete is over there managing to see what's going on. Yeah, on the coast, I guess on the coast. Anyway, on the other side we do have Meleagor with Philip II, 3 cities. Again, it takes him quite a bit of time to get these next settlers out. He's on 10 science and 25 culture. He wanted to get those harbors in with the lighthouses, and you do see he's using Moksha in the capital with Pingala II in Toledo. More campuses coming out from his cities, and I do see he did upgrade one of his archers here. I do want to take sneak peeks on what's going on here on Hungary. I do want to see if he did lose a swordsman. Okay, it happened, and I think we might actually see these archers take out one of the Hungarian archers if if this happens. Okay, now, a bit unfortunate though. Hungary cannot effectively push out into these horses, but at the same time Gran Colombia being here does stop him from doing any kind of amazing sim. At the same time, I do feel like these Gran Colombian archers to the north are kind of useless. They don't have any target to attack into, but they can be attacked, so it's kind of boring. We do need to see them move out. This land makes it quite easy for Hungary to defend with. Even if these archers move all the way to the south, it is going to be much better for them to do that than actually just sit in that location. But anyway, we do have Gran Colombia, Simon Bolivar managing to get the science, 15 science and 25 culture. That's going to give him an advantage. He did put his government plots up next to the mountains, and he put campuses between. You look at the +4s here. He's going to get them doubled soon. Now we do have him getting a few more horses out, and still is on 4 faith a turn. He's gathering enough faith, and I'm pretty sure he's going to use that faith soon. To get maybe, or he should actually try to get a settler here. He's getting shadowed by one of the Okchitaus of Cree, and this is going to be quite problematic if Cree does manage to get a whiff of one of those free settlers. You can imagine he's going to jump on the occasion to snatch it. Yeah, there we go. That archer, man, died immediately. He was a hero to his people. MC Bet. Oh, by the way, Tempete. Oh no, he went pen bash and voice. Oh man. I mean, everything was nice until pen bash and voice. I don't know why he went pen bash and voice. Like honestly, with initiation rights, you don't really want to go pen bash and voice. But anyway. And he got so much faith, man. Anyway, MC Beton is the next one that we need to talk about. 2, 4, 5 cities already, and with the Catholicism in all of them. We do have him using Li Ag in the capital, and I do see audience chamber coming up soon. He does have this exploding volcano that keeps on erupting here, and you can see he did try to get the extra production working. We do have him with the Governor Plaza finishing up audience chamber. Moscow did get placed to the east side in a very powerful location. This is under protest. I gotta say, like, I don't want to say bad things. You know me. I don't want to say bad things, but this is under protest. You know, I'm protesting. No, you could have settled in a myriad of other ways, man. Man, okay, Astrakhan coming up soon with shrines in 2 turns. Okay, I do see he's getting a decent amount of faith. 64 faith a turn, 13 science and 17 culture. He did go wider than usual, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to go wider than this also, with more settlers coming around here. He's also putting his cities relatively close to Rapa Nui. That might be a problem. Rapa Nui can get levied by Hungary. I'm pretty sure Hungary doesn't really care. He is already in an D'Irrel war. He's going to try to use as many advantages as he possibly can against his opponents to debalance them a little bit. We do have next up Abouh with Rome. Yes, there we go. 2, 4, 6, 7 cities Rome. Even if he didn't get the very good tiles to work at the beginning, now he did manage to improve most of them and kept on simming. This is very, very nice, by the way. Now you can see he's 15 science and 13 culture, and he is with 71 production available. With of course, he's growing every time with that production because more population leads to more tiles used, leads to more yields, and so on. It's a snowball over there of a game. We do have markets coming out from him for those trade routes. He did wait quite a bit to actually build any kind of district, and that also slows down his pen and brush and voice. But need not worry, he did go for minus internals for that extra food and the production, and with the free monuments that Rome benefits from, he's getting all of that culture in his cities anyway. He has multiple cities to go for. I guess an Etemenanki city here in the south could be interesting, but I wouldn't hold my breath for it. Ostia might be a good contender as well. He has quite a few of these floodable terrain tiles, and of course would make this city nice. Honestly, I was expecting a few more cities from Congo. He did pick up religious settlements at the beginning, and usually when you pick up religious settlements, you want to expand really quickly, but I guess Congo just picked it up to deny it again. We do have settlers coming out from Congo and Mopinda, and I do see he's building them relatively quickly here. We do have, wow, actually Hungarian units are marching towards the Russian territory. All across the map here. Wow, okay. I also noticed Gran Colombia is getting pushed here. His horse lost that tile. It's fine. He's getting a new one there. And these archers of Hungary are getting stronger. Every time they do shoot, they do acquire more experience. The next time they shoot, they might be harder. Look at that. Stronger, I should say. The volley promotion is already kicking in. He does have Governor Victor for an extra +3 from the garrison commander. So, woo-wee, that's a lot of damage. He's gonna get a lot of damage going. Lot of damage. Lot of damage. I gotta say, I'm very sad about the lack of monumentality. I'm thinking it might have been a misclick, honestly. Here, like he was sure that he's gonna need to be in a pen brush and voice because that was the majority of the time he played Colombian, and he just misclicked on it. But anyway, that actually hurts him quite a bit. Not being able to use all of that acquired faith over there, it's a lot of builders lost. Maybe the thing he can do is maybe get like a great scientist or a great writer or something like that for himself, but I wouldn't hold my breath for it. Let's see in the scientist screen. Did anybody pick Hypatia? No, there was no Hypatia yet, but we do have a great merchant, Zankian. We've actually seen him in Congo, and it looks like Montezuma did manage to get the free luxury resource on his one. That's good. That's gonna be an extra point of damage for him, and you can see he's already on a +3 luxury attack bonus. We do have him with Settlers coming up from Mitla, Azcapotzalco, a bit late, but better late than never. I would really hope he's actually going to get the coastal settlers here. He's going to get one there. He's probably going to need to get one on the cattle tile and put a harbor down. That's actually a good question if he's going to go for harbors or commercials in the outer cities, especially the coastal ones. He's working on these markets so he gets the internal trade routes there. Also, Heinig Dave, does Hungary know about the city-state to the west of Colombia? Yes, I think he does. Txoumin, yes, he does. Oh my god, you're right. Why is he not investing in Chinguetti? Maybe he doesn't have enough envoys yet. Because he doesn't have a lot of culture. He's only on 29 culture a turn, while Txoumin is on 12 science as well. That's gonna be a problem. And you can see the advantages of Gran Colombia, for example. He didn't need to go encampments. He just went campuses, and he's gonna get 3 of them, while his opponent was forced to go encampments. And he's gonna need merchants, like he's gonna need commercials, and he's gonna need the campuses. And it's just like all in all, it's just gonna be harder for Hungary here. I'm actually a bit surprised. Oh, trader! Gran Colombia did manage to snatch a trader from Hungary, the one that was building a road towards Bura. It was an internal trade route, but still, that's 50 gold over there, easy peasy for Gran Colombia. Snatched. We do have also Kongo with a big forest fire in the city of Mvemba. That's 2, 4, 6 tiles that will get extra fertility here. I do see the Hungarian troops keep on marching towards the city of Russia. And I also notice an entertainment complex coming up from Kazan. We might actually see an early Colosseum here. Even though it's Moksha in the city, not Magnus in the city. He doesn't have a lot of jobs. It's going to be harder to actually get, like passively get. Now we do have Abouh also managing to get Liang. Okay, Magnus, he's going... Wait, is he going Parks? He might actually be going Parks. If he didn't go for Moksha yet or Pingala yet, we might actually see Parks coming out from Liang. He's just probably waiting for the tiles here, for the titles. Yeah, Rome is forced to 7 cities. Hooray! Hooray! Yes, he's there. Let's take a look at the city-states really quickly while we also take a look at Gran Colombia. We do have Hattusa with Taruga and Nalanda for the science city-states, and also there was Mitla, but Mitla died early on to the Montezuma aggression. We got Auckland with Buenos Aires for industry. Both of those are very powerful city-states, with Buenos Aires giving luxuries and Auckland giving that extra production. You've seen Auckland being held by how do we call it, the Txoumin here by the Hungarian Empire. But Brunei is the only one for trade benefits, and I guess Cree would make a very, very good use of it if he wants to. Cree, I see he's also getting a Gani and multiple markets going around. Nazca with Armag and Cinguetti will be the ones for religious bonuses, and oh my god, this city of Cinguetti is amazing, by the way, if he does manage to get in. Cree is managing to get in there, and did manage to get one of these Mikio. No, it's a mine actually pillaged. We do have him with the possibility to go for more mines. We're gonna need to see what that horse is gonna do, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to hunt down the Occitan and take back what is his. Now we do have Gran Colombia being pushed back. I do see Tempete does have a serious issue here. He didn't keep on building these units to send them on the front line, and of course the resupply rate was much faster on Hungary than it was on Gran Colombia. We now actually see a few missed moves over here, and it does seem like Gran Colombia is losing his footing. We might actually see Hungary try to push back against his opponent here, which I think actually he's gonna make a mistake if he does that. It would be much better to just try to sim behind all of this, get more cities, and expand his empire. His opponent will have serious issues doing a lot of things anyway. He's only on 3 cities, so yeah, you know, try to get, yeah, there we go. A settler coming out from Buda. Hungary is gonna try to get there. On Russia, yeah, oh my god, Russia is actually going for that. Russia is going for Colosseum. This is gonna be a slow Colosseum, but it will be a Colosseum. We also have Russia trying to take out Rapa Nui, realizing this might actually be how to say, a weakness in his empire to the west side to have so many units available to be levied by his opponent. This will also make fewer choices for Hungary to go for, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna need to figure out exactly what's going on here and what can he use against his opponents. Spoon, good evening, good evening. Does ORC Buenos, or is it pocketed? Yes, we should get a poll about the outcome of this game. Yes, you're right. Who will win? And on one side we do have OA, or Ornithorynques Academy. On the other side we got Confiture D'Irrel. Actually, can I write it? Ornithorynques Academy. Yes, I can write all of it. Okay, very nice, very nice. And let's go for 30 minutes. Start prediction. Let's go, let's go. Does Aztec build Colosseum? Good question. He's trying. He does have an entertainment complex coming up from Malinanco, and I don't see Magnus being used for that. He's actually trying to use it in Tenochtitlan for the internal trade routes rather than anything else, and I do see he would have had chops for Colosseum. I see 1, 2, 3 of them available in the city of Malinanco, even if he could even take out one of these deer tiles and get that chopped. But I think 3 is much better than 0 that, for example, Russia has. Russia, well, I guess he does have the deer ones if he really wants to. Oh well, we'll see. Rapa Nui is getting attacked. We do have McBeton declaring that warfare against the city-state. He did get another settler here to the southwest of Novgorod, and we do need to see how fast he's actually going to take that city with him. I do notice he didn't actually start to attack the city center yet, and that is a builder with 1 charge, not really important. Okay, the Occitan in Gran Colombia's land did die, but not before he actually pillaged 2 mines. That's more than enough gold. He just paid himself, by the way. That's a lot of gold acquired. We do have more horses coming up from Quito, and Tempete is trying to build his warlord's throne, coming up in 3 turns. I do want to keep an eye out on Cinguetti, by the way. I really feel like this should be the secret weapon of Hungary against his opponent, right? Push him from the east side, force Gran Colombia to get more armies on the east side to defend against you, and then bam, go from his other side, from the west side, and take out capital, headshot. You know, like, just do it, man. Just do it. And yeah, there we go. We got city parks. Actually, the only civilization in the game that is going to go for city parks at the moment is going to be Rome. We do have him getting some more builders out there. I do see his markets are also starting to come about. He is starting to acquire these merchant points, but not really on the same level as, for example, Congo. 9.9 per turn. We got Aztec on 8. We got Cree on 6.9, and Rome is on 8. They still need quite a few points to be built over there from those markets and so on. Cree did also stop to get his sim going. He's wanting to get his theater squares going, and I do see he doesn't have that many. Oh, hello, Cree. We do have Cree coming up with 4 horses, an archer, an Occitan, and a warrior, starting to go against Gran Colombia's units. And it does seem like he is trying to force out an army here from Gran Colombia, not allowing him to do the expanse is going to be extremely important here. And this was the power of initiation rights. This is where initiation rights should have been used. Tempete with 281 faith would have had so many opportunities over here to get 1 or 2 settlers with that faith and expand his cities to 5, try to get some builders and so on and so forth. Keep on building. He would have had more chops. He would have had a bit better tempo. Now I'm pretty sure he's gonna do better next time. But this time around, he focused so much on Hungary. He thought he's gonna get a drop on him, and it doesn't look like that was the outcome. We do have Gran Colombia also managing to keep his armies next to the city of Pex, while Hungary is building more of these swordsmen to deal with the power here. Doing a sneaky, yeah, he's doing a sneaky, man. He's doing it. He's doing a sneaky. Oh well, let's see. Juan Riquelme, Rapper is going down next turn. Yeah, looks like it's going this turn, right? Yeah, this turn it's going down. I guess Russia just needs to pillage this farm to get some health back, and just with one of his horses, he can attack into it. I do also see Abouh has started Colosseum, and he did chop it as fast as possible. He's going to get it in 2 turns. Rapa Nui did go down. That is well before Russia could even put his own Colosseum down. That is going to be a problem. I'm pretty sure Abouh over here is going to be quite happy that he did manage to get Colosseum going. He's also getting another settler to the north, 2, 4, 6, 7 cities soon. Getting at Temenaki in the city of Mitla for the extra production he's going to get on these floodable terrain tiles. That city is not how to say, on the fresh water, by the way. It's off the river, but still he's gonna get quite a few of those bonuses there. We do have a builder, I guess that's a campus underneath there, and I do see his 3 turns from Colosseum. I mean, I hope he's gonna chop it. I'm hoping he's gonna chop it. We do have also an industrial zone, a +3 coming up from Tenochtitlan. He did build one of these campuses there in the city in the western side, and we still don't know if anybody did get to pick Hypatia. No, nobody did. In the yields tab, in the total yields tab, I do have to point out we do have Meleagor with already 47 science and 35 culture, while nobody's actually coming close to him from La Confiture D'Irrel. But we do have La Confiture D'Irrel on the other side with a few more production points. It does seem like the fact that they did go wider does help them out quite a bit. And I do have to point out, of course, we do have Aztec here with these 7 cities. We got Kongo with 2, 4, 6, 7 cities. We got Cree standing on 6, but he should be getting more, and they did manage to get quite a bit of food extra versus Ornithorynques. If you look at the food situation actually between the empires, it's quite a grim view over here between them. Like Beslag is double the amount of Meleagor, for example. We got Tempete on 42, Txoumin on 34. I guess that's a counter here. We do have Cree also getting into the cities of Gran Colombia. And he's gonna start trading punches with the Gran Colombian horses. We got McBeton 84 food versus Bobnotarobot 125, while Abouh is 110, while Zeyox is 121. It does seem like there's a lot more potential for the cities of La Confiture D'Irrel to actually grow higher in population, get more districts out, get more production, and so on and so forth. It is all about the simming now. It is all about how you use that population, how you use those options open up by the cities to actually get more. I don't think Colombia could resist Hungary, Cree, and Cinquetti at the same time. Yeah, I mean that's something that needs to happen. Right, Cinquetti needs to happen. I don't know what he's doing here, but he's definitely not going on the offense or taking it. I'm thinking he might be wanting to wait for his how do you call him? To wait for his envoys. He needs envoys, right? That's the thing. He needs envoys. Yes, they did discover Cinquetti. Yeah, I think, well, he doesn't have that much culture to work with here, and he did just go through the early ones. I don't know how many he dropped in here. I guess only 4, or 3 actually. And he's getting, look at this, by the way. He's getting all of these units. Armagh, did he? Wait, he levied Armagh? No, these are Auckland. Armagh, yeah, he levied Armagh also, and he's going against Russia. Russia is gonna get invaded by 2 city states here. He dropped, how many he dropped in Armagh, by the way? Armagh, Txoumin, 4. Okay, so I guess he dropped 3 with the levy. He got 1 instead. Okay, I guess we're gonna need to see. We got the Aztec managing to take out one of the units here. I don't know what that was, but I guess it was a scout. We do have Hungary managing to push back Gran Colombia, and look at that, actually Cree did manage to get pushed back here. We did have quite a few Gran Colombian horses coming back to his territory, even without a great Gran Comandante General. He did manage to push back the Cree units, especially those that did not have any general with them. Now we don't have a Cree with that many options to go for the extra cities here. He did go for 1 in the tundra, but I guess he could, yeah, he could put these. I don't know why he's not putting 2 more, like 1 here on the wheat tile, another 1 here on the 2-1, getting him closer to Gran Colombia. Anyway, we do have theater scores coming up from Pashkava Ashik. I do see with 9 more turns until the next World Congress session, and we do have to see how that is going to develop. We do have Spain also going longer on the coast towards the north, trying to expand more cities here, getting his galleys out, getting more of these harbors for the gold, and the upcoming production from shipyards. We do have him Stonehenge also from Madrid to get the religion and the ERA score points. The ERA score is probably the most important one here. Now we do need to see what they're gonna do and how they're gonna do this against their opponents, how they're gonna get the same, how they're gonna get those ERA score for the second golden age. Can Hungary? Yeah, I did answer that one. Give me a second. Oh. A bit of a mismove there. I'm pretty sure Hungary could have actually saved that swordsman. Maybe he's loading into the turn a little bit later, but I don't think so. But anyway, whatever. I did see him get going there. Oh, Abouh is gonna try to take away Oracle. He did manage to get the Colosseum, and I did see Stonehenge being built. Where did he put it? Where did he put Stonehenge? Is he gonna chop it out? Because that's gonna be massive, by the way. Wait, Abouh is Rome. Wait, they're in the same team. Did I not see that correctly? Maybe I didn't see correctly. Because I'm pretty sure I saw Stonehenge being built by Abouh. Is it? I don't see it in the build queues anywhere, so maybe I'm mistaken. Whatever. Okay, so we do have the Hungarian troops managing to get closer to Gran Colombia. A lot of them are actually getting to Solicamps. That is a city that will try to get the ancient walls next turn. And from what I do see over here, the swordsman of Hungary, if that ancient wall is not going to be chopped, which I think he will, might actually lose a city here. Hungary can two-shot that city next turn, or should be able to two-shot the city next turn. We do have him with more units going towards the choke points towards the northeast of Moscow, and there aren't that many chops for Russia to use to start his armies. He's just barely getting his his temples going in the city of St. Petersburg and Astrakhan, and I'm pretty sure this is he's going to need to hard build a lot of those units to get them on the front line. There's no available GMC for him. Okay, let's see. Txoumin, let's go, Txoumin. Oh my god, he has so many first moves to do. Come on, is this gonna be two-shot or is this not gonna be two-shot? Oh, oh my god, kill it, kill it, kill it, Txoumin, go, go. Ah, never mind, okay. Man, he waited a bit too long. But I gotta point out, most of the time with the Hungarian troops levied, you just want to attack your opponent. You don't really care about their health or survivability. You just want to keep on attacking and attacking and attacking. Now we do have Cree over here managing to get quite a few builders with feudalism. Now he's improving most of his land. I gotta say I'm not really fond of the city count he is at the moment. Would have thought a few more cities would have been better. He did manage to get to 38 science and 43 culture, and I do see him on 106 production also. Bobnotarobot 142 production, 42 science with 71 culture. It looks like he's 1 turn away from getting Oracle and getting that campus out from Meleagor. Extremely good theater squares, by the way. If he's gonna go for theater squares between these three wonders, it's gonna be a +6, another +4 on the weak tile, and he could get more wonders there. Very nice. From Aztec can put another +6 here next to the entertainment complex and the two other wonders. He's setting himself up for a very quick mobilization timing. We do have also Mvemba coming up for Mitla. Liang is over there providing an extra point of production, I would hope. If not, he could still have that opportunity to get on the left tree. Getting a Diplo quarter is also going to give him a few more advantages here. The Diplo favor points are going to be quite important in the congresses. We do need to keep on watching on the era score if they do manage to get their necessary points, and we've seen it multiple times that the players do end up the last second to try to get advantages from, and they do manage to get their golden ages. He totally levied the wrong city state. All he's gonna get is pillages. Yeah. But maybe with the pillages, he's also gonna get more levied units. You know, he got a settler. He actually got a settler. Look at that. Kick. He got a settler. This is his safety settler, man. He's gonna get to put it on the Upsunar Hollow or something. Kick W. Anyway, I'm pretty sure he would just need to delete it. We do have him also with the city of Solicams. Looks like he did manage to try to attack into it. Unfortunately, we don't have something like a CAD in the game, so he can punch through the walls fast enough. Looking at the great people screen, we do have Kongo with 3.3 great writing points a turn. Russia is on 4.6, Cree is on 1.1, and we're still at the 30 batch ones, the 30 point ones. We do need to see if there will be a chance. I don't think there will be a chance to actually take Solicams anymore. There was a chance, a sliver of a chance, but he didn't use his first moves, and yeah, that happened. I guess he would have left that city very low HP, and then he maybe would have done enough damage in the city strength. Yeah, and the settler. I mean, the settler is still good, right? It's still good. Looking at the yield tab here, McBeton did manage to get to 104 faith a turn. He does have 144 production as well from so many cities, and he's well on to build his own economy. Right now he's losing 7 gold a turn, but you can see Meleagor over there is with 120. Looking at this, by the way, Meleagor is the top one when it comes to science on 64 and 43 culture. Now we do have Abouh also starting to catch up quite quickly, and I really want to see if there was any kind of Stonehenge being built here. It does look like Spain did give up on building it. Yeah, but I don't see it. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't see it anywhere. This is not it. We do have Abouh there. Not it. Oh, I see it. This is Stonehenge. Okay, I see it. But he's getting a builder in the meantime. Maybe he's gonna want to chop or something. Maybe it happens. Hey, good and Justice. Hello there, sir. How are you doing? How are you doing? Aristotle 627. Thank you so much for the follow, sir. Welcome, welcome. Looking at the era score screen here, we do have Zeyox very close to getting his golden age. Zeyox has been starting to expand quite a bit. He has already 2, 4, 6, 8 cities, and can actually get some more. We do have him getting his industrial zones. He did set up his empire in such a way that he is trying to max out the production in these industrial zones with the adjacency of some aqueducts. We do have some more very good campuses starting to come live here, and we do need to see how fast he's going to get to a higher technology. He's now on 51 and 62. What he does have a few more cities than his opponent, 2 more cities than Spain, for example, next to him, and one more city over Abouh. We do need to see if that is going to give him a necessary edge when it comes to stats, especially in the next part of the game. Now, he does make 150 production, more like double the production of Meleagor, for example, or 78. And we do see that Mvemba Zinga is starting to get all of his builders out with feudalism bonuses. He gets to chop, he gets to upgrade, he gets to put down more of these districts and make the most out of it. We do have the massive Irrel war between Hungary and his opponent, Gran Colombia. We do see, of course, those Gran Colombian corsairs are trying to get around the armies, and now they did go back after a flanking attack. We do have a few more corsairs coming around here, and I do see Tempete is dispatching a few of those units to the south to try to take care of any Cree aggression. Cree is gearing up for another round here. We do have corsairs coming up from his cities, and I do see he's also chopping a few maize tiles for the extra gold. We do have him getting 2 more settlers going from Mistavasis and Pashkav Ashik. I do have to point out that, of course, he should stay away from the coast because he is the opponent of Spain and of Rome. I'm pretty sure they see this, by the way. I'm pretty sure they see the admiral points of Spain. So I'm pretty sure they know where Spain is. Yeah, they do know where Spain is. They do know it is coastal. So I'm pretty sure they need to stay away from there. We do have an attack from Txoumin actually going against Spain. He's trying to deal the damage here, even though he does only have a few archers, and the swordsmen are trying to get there as soon as possible. Meleagor did get a galley fleet in that city, which is allowing him to defend it quite properly. Hey, and Sasu, hello there, sir. How are you doing? Good evening, good evening. We do need to see also if Hungary is going to manage to do any significant damage against Moscow. We do have these Hungarian troops, levied Hungarian troops with extra movement. They do have a hard time actually pushing through the hilly terrain and the forested terrain of his opponents. He did manage to get a few pillages, especially on the Lavra, but now he can't really push through the Russian territory. I'm actually curious if is he gonna double tap this or no. No, he's not. Anyway, we're all waiting to see when Cinquetti is gonna be levied, and of course Metatarm's timing would be awesome if he does manage to do that. He's gonna put a lot of pressure on Gran Colombia from a side that he does not expect. Now we do have Hungary also keeping all of his swordsmen on the front line here. He does have Shun Tzu with them, providing them the much needed extra bonuses. Extremely good production on La Confiture D'Irrel. I do want to see what they're going to use that production for. I actually have at the moment very high hopes on Aztec, trying to get some later on advantages. He's getting very quickly a lot of culture going, and he's growing very quickly in the science also with 59 science per turn and 78 culture. 174 production out of his cities. He's starting to get harbors in, and I'm pretty sure he's going to try to use Reina. You can already see how they are starting to get those Reina cities set up. Wiska, Kisain, and Ixtapaluca are going to be the cities that are going to make the gold for the Aztec and of course Cree. We just heard the popping of units here. The upgrades of Cree are starting to come alive. Gran Colombia is getting a few coursers towards him, but those are actually going to die on the battlefield here. These are all coursers with the Spear of Fion plus 3, but they do not have, and this is the biggest issue, they do not have a general for them. That is a bit of an issue, very big issue actually. The extra movement and extra +5 would have been extremely useful now. Beslag thought it is much more important to actually go for the commercials, to go for the campuses, and not actually get that extra +5 from the general. That might come back to haunt him, by the way. That actually eats away significantly of his chances of success against an opponent. At the same time, if he would have gotten a general, he would have been showing up over here on the grid channel screen, and I guess his opponents would have seen that also. Okay, let's take a look on the city park Rome here. Looks like Abouh is stagnating quite a bit with 58 science and 57 culture. He's trying to get a few great paths, and we are just a few turns away from switching the era. Abouh is gonna need 2 more points to get to the next era, and I think he already built a path there for it, I guess. He also has all of these very good adjacency campuses, and they're already doubled, and he has this low science. Okay, I don't know why I was expecting a lot more science here. And not to mention production. He's only on 93 production. Ooh, okay, 93 production doesn't seem like it's that big. Doesn't seem like it's that big. We do have Russia with quite an issue. He's 55 points out of 56. He was forced to get a defense going against Hungary, and you can see how much that actually hurt him in the long term. We did have him lose a settler as well, and now he's trying as much as possible to get back on the horse to get his era score points. He needs 67 points to get to the next era, and I don't see easy wonders for him to get. I guess he could finish his religion if he didn't already. Let me actually double check. He didn't. He just got Defender of the Faith. And I do see actually Spain did manage to get Jesuit education with sacred places. Did he? Yeah, he did finish Stonehenge. Okay, so there was a miscommunication maybe at some point, but then they communicated and now they know. Okay. We do have this attack from Hungary into Spanish land. I'm pretty sure Spain is fine here, especially with the knights. He should be more than fine, but he still is going to take quite a few hits. Maybe Txoumin still wants to hold these units. It is forcing his opponent to react to this and not actually put his all of his production towards simming and all of his attention. It might force him to make a few mistakes. Oh my god, this land is gonna be amazing. Like, look at all of these theater squares. A +6 over here, another +6 over here. And they're all starting to finish soon. Oh my god. Okay, they're all finishing soon. Wow. Okay, so Cree, 2 points away from getting a golden age. He's moving forward. He did take out the first Gran Colombian Corsair. Now moving forward towards the cities of Gran Colombia. With that Corsair army, he does have a significantly stronger force than Gran Colombia, but it is without a general. And of course, in the next era, Gran Colombia is going to receive another commandant general that he could use on the south to boost those units over there. We got Txoumin also trying as hard as possible to get to the next era. It doesn't look like he's going to manage to do it. 43 out of 51 points. That's 8 points away from getting a golden age. Quite a problem. We got the Bobnotarobot 68-57. Zeyox is 60-59. Oh, I just remembered. Txoumin does have the black armies. Why is he not going for the black armies? He's going men at arms. Okay, so I guess, yeah, I guess Cinquetti might be men at arms upgraded. That might be a bit too much for Gran Colombia to handle. We'll see if they need to do it at the correct time. Like, he needs to have enough envoys to keep Cinquetti alive. He needs to have preparation over there. Zeyox does actually have a few on best now. Okay, Txoumin is the only one that doesn't have it in that city. Oh well. We do have, let's see, era score, Zeyox 60 out of 59. Okay, Meleagor 68 out of 60. He did manage to get his golden age, and now putting more of these campuses on the map. He wants to get more science going. Tempete 42 out of 45. He's missing his golden age by a long margin, and that is going to take away his possibility to go for that second monumentality or try to go for a second Paintbrush and Voice golden age. That's gonna eat away of his chances of success over here, but also the +5 might actually give him some advantages. Being his units are gonna be stronger and they're gonna withstand more damage. That might be just enough to actually stop the Cree attack, for example, from the south. We do have McBeton also 8 points out. Very problematic for him as well to actually get that going. He's still getting under attack from the east side, being forced to do a significant defense here, defensive force against these units levied from Auckland and Armagh. It did take them quite a while to get there, but they did manage to get there. Wow, I can't believe this settler is still alive. Like, I don't know why Txoumin is keeping it here. Maybe he actually wants to get a safety settler somewhere? I don't know. It doesn't seem like he has any possibilities for a safety settler, I'm just saying. Abouh, 60 out of 60. He did manage to get his golden age, and how many turns are we? 1 turn away. Okay, we do need to go to the bathroom right after the Congress. Are Cree's troops given a bonus from Causeway? Yes, they do have an extra +3 on them. Yes, not all of them though. Look, this Spear of Fuan +3 combat strength when attacking. It's there. And this would have been totally different matchup if they would have actually had General Hell for them. I don't know why he didn't do it. I don't know why he didn't get it. Oh well, you know, you make your choices. It is what it is. Okay. These archers are going to be so strong when they're going to turn into crossbows. Looking at the tech side here, of course, Txoumin does want to go for military tactics first to get the metal technology here. This is going to be quite important for him to develop with. We do have to see if this is going to be enough for him to push through Gran Colombian's backside and manage to take out cities here. We do have from the south also Cree is going to try to start to push there with his coursers, and we should be seeing what Aztec is going to do with all of his points. 95 science, 77 culture. He's definitely running away with the sim here. Meleagor does need a lot more culture to work with here, and now he's in a medieval era. I'm pretty sure he's going to want to go pen, brush, and voice to catch up with the culture. He does have the science, so I don't think it makes sense to actually go for free inquiry in this scenario. He doesn't really need to go for something, right? He doesn't need to go and rush caravels, for example, or higher technology. We do have Beslag, Pen, Brush, and Voice Golden Age. We're just okay, we're going into the World Congress. We're going into the World Congress. This is what it is. Okay, let's see. Actually, wait, I'm second. Yes. Let's see. This is actually a very good showcase of what is going on here, what is happening with the choices you make and how they impact in the long term. We've seen actually quite a few choices by the players that we would have thought they're going to be different. For example, Gran Colombia would have been a lot better developed with the monumentality era coupled with his initiation rites. We would have seen also, how to say, Cree over here with a few more cities. If you didn't actually go for the attack, if you would have gotten the encampment, it would have been different, and so on. And now we're going to need to see if this is going to be enough. If he does manage to play his cards right and he goes against the Gran Colombian archers with just coursers, I guess it is going to be nice. But if these archers are getting their upgrades going into into crossbows, that is going to be very, very tough to deal with. In the tech side here, I do see Tempete does have military science coming up. Mercenary is also coming up. He does have the upgrade button. He just needs the golds from his allies. And with two nations that are actually losing gold, McBeton and Tempete, they might have problems scrapping that gold for them. Of course, Abouh is making 100 gold. Meleagor is making 122 gold. So at least they are making that one. A lot more production available for the players of La Confiture D'Irrel. We do have Aztec getting 2 more cities towards the north here, and I do see at the same time Kongo is benefiting from very, very good stats and production. 205 production, the first one to go over 200 production, and 180 food. Is going to have a lot of tall cities with very, very good production in them. 84 science and 95 for culture. It looks like they are managing to outsim. I would actually have to compare the two sides, right? On one side we do have Montezuma that can be compared to Meleagor, and on the other side Congo compared to Rome, while the others are kind of fighting. For example, we do have Cree that you can compare with Peter, and because he's not really directly fighting, but it's adjacently fighting, you know. And then we do have Hungary with Gran, Colombia. Both of them are kind of Irrel over here. And let's take a look at the bonuses. Pen Brush Invoice for Pound Maker. We do have Matthias Corvinus Dark Age. Normal Age, actually normal. Not even Dark Age. Oh no, he can't even use his +5 card. That is sad, actually. That is very sad. Anyway, Montezuma with 99 cents and 117 culture, 128 gold. He does have Pen Brush Invoice Golden Age, and we do see Monarchy coming up there. 200 production for Aztec is building up his aqueducts, and this is production, by the way, without that many of these industrial zones. He's gonna get the industrial zones, and he's gonna get a lot more. That is gonna be awesome for Bobnotarobot here. Zeyox also 95 cents, 100 culture, 100, or 92 gold a turn, by the way. We do have on the other side Meleagor 132 science, the most science generated in the game with 38 culture only. Oh no, he went free inquiry. But why? Like, the only thing that comes to mind is he actually wants to get something like industrialization timing, but man, that is greedy. That is very greedy from Meleagor. I'm not so trusting in his return on investment here. Oh, well, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what's gonna happen. Colombia has no walls or garrison. Yeah, he doesn't. But he does have Francisco de Paula Santander in the forward city over there. We do need to see if the coursers are gonna manage to jump in and take those archers down. I'm actually quite surprised we don't see a bit more activity coming up from Cree. But anyway, we do have McBeton with also normal age. No, Russia, after he did manage to get 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 cities, he's in a normal age. He's trying to take out Nalanda. He's trying to pressure Hungary. Hungary did manage to get the men-at-arms there, and it looks like the Estergom is trying to get the ancient walls. It does seem like that city might actually fall here, because every turn we do have the coursers just smashing headfirst into that city center's strength, and it's only 36 on the defense. The men-at-arms not being inside of it, it's actually posing quite a bit of an issue. We do need to see if there's going to be a Hungarian reinforcement towards the north, even though I do notice he's probably going to want to upgrade his men-at-arms in the city of Pex and keep on going. And finally, the Levit city of Cinguetti. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Oh, yes, yes, yes. We got these going. We got Cinguetti. We got Cinguetti. Yeah, there we go. Txoumin managed to figure it out. Now he's gonna get the gold. He's gonna need to upgrade. Let's. Oh yes. Oh yes, Txoumin. Let's go. They are here. The many times. Let's see what damage they're doing. Oh, 62, they're actually stronger than some of the coursers if they're banged up. Let's see. Okay, not strong enough. Well, I guess that's with the river defense on them. So weird. Anyway, we do need to see if Cree is gonna manage to plug in. There is a problem here with gold generation. Tempete is waiting for mercenaries, and that is something that at the moment didn't actually get discovered by Cree. Is not pushing in with all of his strength and power, and Cree is actually making quite a bit of I would say mistake because of this. He would have put a lot of pressure on Gran Colombia, forcing a lot of gold coming out from his opponents. We do have on their side actually a little amount of gold available. Pawn Maker is making quite a bit of gold, and he did manage to keep quite a bit of gold. Now he's starting to trade coastally. Okay, very nice with Aztec. We do have both of those cities benefiting from Reina soon, and I do see also another Colossus, another one that are available for Aztec. That should also put him well on his way to getting a lot of tourism. He's already on 47 tourism, a turn, 125 culture. Bobnotarobot just jumped up to 130 science and 127 culture. He's getting more settlers out. I do see a spy coming out of his cities also, and he kept on moving towards the east side, getting closer a little bit to Rome. We do have him also expanding towards the north, towards the cities of Russia and towards the cities of Hungary, actually getting the back cities of Congo here. Interesting that Congo did not settle that those tiles there. Oh, I see. They're letting Aztec get the extra points of damage. He needs to get the olives, he needs to get the marble, and he needs to get the silk. So that's another 3 points that he can get from those settles. That's very nice, actually. Very nice acquirement of points here. Aztec is gonna be happy, and he could get the salt mine also. He just needs to get one settler there. He could get the salt mine. So that's a possible pot +9 that he's gonna get. Let me actually see how much does he have now. He's now on +6, and he can get 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Very nice. +10 Aztec. Oh, that's gonna be nasty. That's gonna be, man, they're gonna regret not trying to get to Aztec faster. Very nasty, very nasty. Okay, we do have Gran Colombia trying to get in there. Okay, very nice. Again, Russia is trying to push Estergom, and Estergom is every turn healing, but then it's going back down again. We do have new courses that could actually take the place of the backed up ones, and of course we do need to see if that's actually going to be the choice. Hungary is going to need to actually plug in these chokes, because you see the courses of Russia, they can actually try to get through and pillage some of his tiles. I do have a swordsman that is trying to get to Estergom as soon as possible to boost that defense strength there, and I do see Catholicism is already the the choice of a religion here, but that's actually not going to count that much. We still don't see Cree even trying to do some last move, first move shenanigans here against Gran Colombia. He does have the full movement on multiple coursers, and he could get in there. He's choosing not to. Maybe he is waiting for the Hungarian troops from the west side to get to the borders of Gran Colombia from the west side, and then push through. But again, not pushing through does allow his opponent to actually upgrade these units, all of these units with mercenaries. That's going to be quite a problem for everybody here. Dank Psycho, hello there, sir. Russia mistook coursers for Cossacks. Yeah, well, you know, they look a little bit the same, you know, just tiny bit. We do have multiple industrial zones coming alive from Aztec, and of course every time we actually check his stats out, we do see more science being gathered there. I do have to point out Meleagor did get to almost 200 science with 181. He's getting 4 ministry, and he's getting more universities here. He was pressured from the north from the levied units of Armagh. He managed to deal with all of them, and now he's left all alone to figure out what to do here. There is a Hungarian general that did manage to arrive here somewhere. I'm not sure how this guy, or how many turns this guy actually moved, but now he's gonna have to move back all of those turns, and we're gonna need to see how fast he's gonna get to the front line. Ooh, Hungary did it! Oh my god, Russia, what did you do, man? Txoumin with the last move took out that low HP Corsair and Estergom. is gonna survive for another day. Very nice, very nice. This is one of those times you're so happy about it. Anyway, we do have Txoumin also with another swordsman to the south. He can upgrade it, and of course that city is still gonna get a bit of strength back before he's gonna get hit again. He's 6 turns out from getting ancient walls, and honestly, it might go down anyway. Even with the swordsman appearing over there, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be fast enough. No, Aztec having a Giga Sim and very nice setup. Yeah, Aztec is doing very well over here with his land, with available land. He's doing very well. I do want to see who's actually gonna get Hypatia. Hypatia did manage to be recruited by Cree. We did have Marco Polo also by Cree, and it does seem like the moment Russia is starting to acquire more of these great works. Yeah, more of these great works. Abouh did get recruited by Aztec, and the moment there's no Newton inside, but it shouldn't be that far away from getting Newton. Campus research projects already coming off from Bobnotarobot. I do see 2 of them. He knows that he's going to need to build up the points to go for Newton. It's going to be quite important for him to get that. Let's keep on watching the west. I do see photomenistic coming up from Beslag. He's gonna need to re-upgrade these tiles. Not sure what happened with these. I'm pretty sure there were patches here, but I guess at some point they got deleted. The moment Hungary is not putting more gold into these troops, even though of course the men at arms are much stronger to go against these courses. It's not easy to actually go right now against them, so he's just not gonna do it. He is hard building a few men at arms. He's trying to get more campuses for the science, and you can see Txoumin is on 33-31 versus Tempete's 33-18, both in not a golden age. That's, I guess, the only way I can say it. But Txoumin does have double the amount of production of Tempete. That's actually quite an advantage. He did manage to get more cities out, which will give him those advantages. Now we do need to see also how Rome is going to try to pull off the next part of the game. He's trying to get a few entertainment complexes. He did go for city parks here, if yes, he did get them a little bit later because Magnus first. Now he is starting to get more production, 129 production, very far away from his opponents here. Even if he has happy citizens, it doesn't, well, happy citizens, like content citizens, it doesn't look like this matters that much in the production, in the overall production. And this is the big, oh, it died. It died and got raised. So it was a courser for 1 man at a time, 1 city, and 1 swordsman. That seems like a deal you're gonna take every day, right? And we do have Dioskur also with the Hildegard of Bingen. Hungary is trying to push out Russia from his territory. Also, he's going to need to build up a defense against a possible upcoming attack from Russia. Nalanda is getting attacked here. Zeyox is trying to keep it as much as possible intact. And you do see Russia is pushing it. Ancient walls are going to be built here, finished next turn from Nalanda. And also we do have Kongo starting to put down knights from his cities. Very nice from him. He's going to start to push back Russia and force Russia to get stronger units over there to defend himself with. Kongo is not making that many great general points, so I wouldn't actually hold my breath to see a great general here anytime soon. He does need to get more encampments if he actually wants to go the warpath, but I gotta say, after he did manage to get his setup going right now, encampments are probably the next district on the chopping block anyway, on his list anyway. So that is actually very good timing from him. He does have to go, he can go against Russia, he can go against Spain on the east side. He has a few choices for him to go for. Even against Rome over here, he could just get in between these two opponents and try to make the most damage. We will probably gonna see the same of Aztec, and this is one of the questions that we're gonna have to ask. Who's gonna go tanks? Who's gonna go planes? Who's gonna go artilleries, maybe helicopters, and so on, if the game is gonna go that long, of course. And we do have Hungary trying to push in from the west, trying to get more advantages against Tempete over here, while Cree is forcing Gran Colombia to defend himself towards the south and the east side against Hungary. He's not letting Gran Colombia get a defense on the west side, and this is massive, by the way. I think this is a vision, how to say, problem, because I'm pretty sure Hungary, when he did Levi Cinquetti, or at least Sus Cinquetti, it appeared as a city-state at war with Gran Colombia, right? So you should think immediately, you should think that that is coming for you and you need to do something about it. Get some more units, get at least like the least movement that you can do, the least action that you can do is to get a scout out between you and that city state, so you can actually have vision and like warning for an upcoming attack. Okay, we do have catapults coming up from Russia. Looks like he might actually want to go against Nalanda and keep on attacking into it. We do have Hungary also coming up here with a few units. It does seem like more universities coming up from the cities of Russia to try to do some damage over there. Okay, very nice. To try to get more stats out, not damage. Sorry, I got distracted by a message over here. I was thinking of multiple things at once. Henning Dave, Hungary levied the city-state by Rome, settled coming out of Popayan. Wait, Hungary levied the city-state by Rome. Rome. Which one? Oh, Nazca. Okay, Nazca. Yeah, I think he's putting he's levying as many city-states as possible so he can get more envoys, because, you know, every time you levy, you get an envoy. And you are saying Popayan. Popayan is a city of Aztec? No? No? I'm mistaken. Oh, this one, Gran Colombia. Okay. He's trying to get to Russia. He's trying to get to the north over there, and maybe get protected by Russia. Okay. And I see another one, by the way. I see two settlers, another settler coming up from Popayan, and of course Hungary is a few turns away from gathering the troops to the west of Quito and Bogota. While again, no aggression coming up from Cree, nor is he trying to go for in common training projects here. I would have expected him, at least in the meantime, you know, try to do general. Would have been quite nice. We are starting to pop these medieval Renaissance generals, and of course there's 60 points. Colombia, yes sir, yes, you are correct. University, okay, library. We do have campus research projects. Oh my god, they're fighting. Look at them fighting. Look at them projects, man. Ooh, we just saw Newton picked up by the big boy. We do have Bob, not a robot, picking up Isaac Newton. He's gonna get the +2 science points for each of those universities and a free library in the university of his in the district of his choosing. Now we do have him also getting the extra points coming up from Chalco. And I do see he does have a few of these campuses, barren campuses without universities or libraries in them. Actually, wait, oh, he's going commercial first here? Okay. Wait, this one? Okay. I think all of them actually have libraries. He doesn't have universities. Wait, this is his science without universities? Oh man, can you imagine the next part of the game? Wow, 290 production. He's gonna get all of that going. Campus research projects still ongoing here, and I do see Kongo next to him is getting quite a few books. He might actually need to give a few to Aztec. You know, spread them around. Yeah, we'll see. Encampments, more encampments coming up from Congo, and it does look like finally the Hungarian settler that he did manage to take away from Russia is getting into the borders of Congo. Looks like he's gonna try to put it between his allies here, try to make it a safety settler for later on. Etemenak is giving 10 each, and Pingala probably another 10 or so, plus happiness. Yeah. No, you're talking about the science over here. Yeah, but this is 180, man. He's 180. And oops, McBeton just dropped. Well, I guess he's gonna come back soon. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Give me a second. I'm gonna get something to drink and juice. Sorry. Toilet. There we go. Hey, what happened to Mr. Beton? Tito was also saying, no, not that often we saw such an Aztec game. Want to see the development? Who might be his target? I hope Rome. Yeah, I think Rome. I think Rome. By the looks of it, also Hungary is trying to put a bit of pressure on Abouh, forcing him to get an army out and put more of his economy into this, production into units, and doing quite well, doing nice to actually keep his opponents on his toes here. Txoumin does need to get all of those men at arms together so they can be a bit stronger and get this extra support bonus. Oh, we do have actually Gran Colombia trying to push out. Oh, he's trying to defend the settlers, you know, like this. Okay, interesting choices, by the way, to go so far away with the settlers. Both of them are going towards the mountains. Does he not see this? Does he not see the mountains? Is this the problem? Let me take a look. Oh, he does. He does know there's no way over there to go through, so he needs to go through this way. I guess Hungary at this point is not really gonna have units available to go there anyway, and I guess we'll see. Gran Colombia is gonna get his safety settlers out. Oh, heavy chariot actually walks in and starts to pillage. Txoumin here. Yeah, not giving up, man. No, Aztec has a spy in the Roman territory. Aztec has a spy. Yes, he does. He's actually stealing gold, trying to get it to a higher experience point, to a higher level. Here, let me see something. Yeah, it's so cool actually. And Aztec D'Irrel Russia in some way. Temple of Artemis, Gardens, Oracle. We see Russia building. Yeah, exactly. He took out all of them. He took out all of the wonders that Russia was building. Very important for him. Well, now we do see Oransi doing the countdown here. We're gonna have the unpausing of the game, and the action should start again. A lot of cities coming up from Aztec, by the way. He not only has the biggest stats, but he also has the most cities in the game, which is gonna be a significant problem for Spain and Rome at the same time. Even if Russia over here to the north does have a decent amount of faith generated per turn. I feel like the moment is not properly set up for a long-term attack against somebody, or I should say brawl with somebody. We do have Hungary in the south that keeps on building up defenses, and he is going to plug these chokes. He should be fine in the long term. Or even in the short term, I should say. We do need to see also how Hungary is going to do over here from the west side. And even if he is frontline Hungary without that many stats and so on, the fact that he does get gold from his allies to put into these levied units and upgrade and them and all over the place and so on and so forth, he's doing exactly what Hungary was designed to do. He's applying the chaos power across the map, projecting power all over the map with those levy units, and trying to do as much damage as possible, not only economic damage but also how to say, stats damage. Okay, we got harbor shipping projects coming up from Luca, campus research projects Tenochtitlan, campus research project. Why he keeps on building these? He wants. Okay, okay. I guess Spain did manage to get Ibn Khaldun, so this actually should take away the priority of getting these campus research projects going, unless he really wants to get to faster science, which, I mean, at this point it doesn't really make sense. Much better off building up those universities, especially after he did manage to get Newton. You can see in Ixtapaluca, we do have a new campus under construction. He should actually finish that one. Definitely should want to finish that one. It's going for harbor shipping projects, and again, it's very curious that he's whatever. I guess he's doing projects. He wants to do projects. You know, it's project time. Oh, looks like Cinquetti did get de-levied over here. Txoumin doesn't have those levy units. He did manage to get back the city. Now he's going to need to re-levy that army. It costs quite a bit for us. Well, it's going to cost a lot less for him. We do need to see how fast he's going to manage to do this. It looks like Cinquetti's heavy chariot did get back. And I do see all of those. There we go, levied units. He levied them at the last second of the turn here. With the meta times 64 strength, he is able to two-shot these coursers, especially since the coursers are not in the proper placement to defend this. And this is the moment that Cree should start to push in. This is the moment. Come on, Cree. Come on, Cree. Let's go, Cree. Maybe next turn. Maybe next turn. He does have +3 internal opponents movements. Okay. He does have probably printing. He should have a general also. Why does he not have a... Oh, there we go. A spy. Sorry, a spy, not a general. And the general, not to mention the general. I don't know what the general... Where is the general? Why is it missing? I questioned his levy earlier, but he was able to do pillages on 2 different civilizations, so it was well worth it. He'll get some catapults now, though. Cree is a little bit passive. Yeah, I don't know what Beslag is doing here. Why is he not trying to push Gran Colombia? I mean, it's not enough to have these troops here. You actually need to use them somehow. And I'm pretty sure he could get at least some pillages. We do have Zeyox also getting a few Hungary getting a few upgrades here, right in the face of Gran Colombia. Definitely now Gran Colombia cannot push in with the coursers. These are 70 strength units. And we do see the meta-arms managing to attack back if necessary. We do have some crossbows there also from Txoumin. And more of these meta-arms are getting upgraded here. Very nice, very nice. On the east side. Oh, looks like Hungary is going for Taruga. Looks like he wants to attack Taruga and not Rome. That might be important if they do manage to take out Taruga. Hattusa is being held by Abouh. That is, what is it? Rome? Yeah, that's Rome. Meleagor is keeping Taruga, and Meleagor is Spain. And then we do have, let's see, Zeyox on Nalanda. if they do manage to take out one of these city-states, it is going to give them an advantage when it comes to the science. And of course, we do see Meleagor did jump to 261 science using that free inquiry golden age. He's trying to get back on track with his culture, but it's going to take a while until he actually is going to get the same culture, or I should say, balance out the culture. Beslag is 117 science. We got Bobnotarobot on 188 science, and then Zeyox on 146. I'm pretty sure all three of two of them, Montezuma and Mvemba Zinga, do have a lot more potential, while it's going to be quite tough for Cree to get out of this, especially if he is still ignoring to expand and of course get what he needs there. We'll see. Oh, we got a longer turn rollover than usual. Somebody's probably resyncing, but it's fine. We got it going. It's fine. He's going to wait for a spy and then he will say, I need a general too. Yeah, exactly, right? Oh, but I don't have a spy. Oh, but I don't have cookies. Oh, but I don't have gold. Oh, but I don't have that and that and that and that, you know? Like, he needs everything. Well, sorry, I had to read something. We do have knights from Congo starting to move towards Narada to defend the city a little bit better against their aggressors. Of course, Narada does have 67 strength with fortification health. It should be fine. Now we do have him, of course, with we do have Kongo with the ability to go against the Russian units and do quite a bit of damage. The knights are quite powerful here, and I do believe we saw a lot of encampments coming out here for him to actually get those general points. Peabody, thank you so much for the follow, sir. Also, finally, the Salt City of Aztec. Oh man, we've been waiting for this for so long now. Oh man, this has taken a while, just a while. We do have commercials coming up from Texcoco. We do have heavy chariots coming up from Azcapotzalco. Campuses coming up from Paluca. I do see heavy chariots from Malinanco, and the university is coming up from Mitla. A lot more science will be available for Bobnotarobot. Now that he's not making projects, he did go down a little bit in the science from 180 to 162. And I do see, yes, he doesn't have any more scientists to go for. 2 turns for that campus to finish, which is gonna get instantly a library and, wow, 8 players desynced. And I'm the only one that didn't. Wow. 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 I cannot believe 8 players actually desynced. I cannot believe that actually happened. I mean, usually you see this when there is a massive difference in mods or something, like in information, but it didn't look like we had a problem like that. Anyway, we'll see. Hopefully it's gonna be fixed here soon. Yeah, we do have the correct mods. It's fine. And I don't think extra ones. Maybe they're thinking it's gonna fix. And we do have universities coming out from the Cree cities, and Meleagor is calling out next turn. They should try to get a, I would say, reload be going. I do see encampments coming up from Spain. He's also gonna try to get one of those generals going, and I do also notice Rome is starting to put units towards Taruga, so he can stop the attack of Hungary against that city-state. it's going to be quite a problem if he does manage to take out that city state. But I do have to point out Taruga does have some crossbows to defend with, and there are only 4 of these many times to attack with. Taruga does also have in its borders swordsman, and I'm not sure how far away it is from actually getting many times technology. Should be able to. Somebody upgraded something, and I don't know where. Oh, Cree. Wait, Cree? Oh, okay. Cree is getting calves. Cree is getting... Okay, I see how it is. But wasn't it easier to just build a settler and move it there? Because he should have had a city here anyway. Whatever. It's allowing Colombia to get promotions. Yeah, now he's moving his troops to upgrade. Oh, you're talking about Cree? Yes, it is. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Yes, it's happening. It's happening. Anyway, we do have workshops coming up from Ostia, Mediolanum, Forum Ministry coming up from Rome, more production points for Abouh. He's on 182. He's not even, how to say, not even in the same sector as, for example, Montezuma on 353, not even close to Zeyox 265. And of course, we do see more science, more culture coming up from Mvemba Zinga. Now that he's also going to build up his encampments, he's going to be ready for war soon enough. He's going to get all of the oil resources necessary for that for that war with his military economies, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want to get as many as possible. I'm actually very curious at whom he's going to use all of that military to go against Russia, or is it going to be against Rome? What's going to happen over here? Of course, Gran Colombia, for the longest time, he has been very, very low in science and culture. In the total tab, he barely has 1100 science acquired throughout the game and 993 culture, about 1000 culture in the game. While he's getting pushed from 3 sides, it might be those Cree units breaking him. Of course, Cree is going to have quite a few strong units to work with. Those, I would say, those calves will do quite a bit of damage here. Okay, let's see. Can he do this? I see the many times that have a promotion, but attacking into Taruga is going to be quite problematic. He can't put that city under siege also with the water tile to the south. Is going to be a problem. If it is snow, or I guess impassable ice tile, it's still water, so I don't think you can put the city under siege. They're going to win with culture? I mean, they could. Honestly, they could. With Bobnotarobot getting that amount of culture, and he can get tourism, he might be able to. I don't think they will, though. As in, I don't think they will want to. I think we're probably going to see planes and bombers coming up from Aztec, and we're going to see a lot of tanks and artillery coming up from Congo. And it looks like we're not going to see a relobby here next time. There we go. Exit to main menu. I think Oransi was the host, so boom, dropped the gun. Okay, let's actually check really quickly the 0ms. Hopefully everything is fine. We did get everybody back in, and yeah, we do have everybody in. It's fine. Everybody has a ping. We're just waiting for Beslag to ready up, and we're going back in. Okay, so loaded back in. I really hate those notifications on the right side. Let's see, we did have the attack of Hungary towards Gran Colombia on the west side. We did have Cree moving to the south to upgrade his horses, moving back his horses in the south so he can upgrade his units into calves. He was, what, 3 turns away from getting calves here? We're probably 2 turns away when we're gonna have the turn rollover. In the meantime, Aztec did manage to settle more cities towards the northwest. Settling more cities does mean he's actually gonna get more amenities. These were strategically placed cities so he could get the olive, so he could get the silk tile improved, the marble tile, and of course these salt mines. I think he already had citrus, if I'm not mistaken. He had it in the capital. Yeah, he did. Okay, so maybe wait, does he have truffles? I think so, right? Truffles. No truffles. Oh my god, he could actually expand into truffles also. Very nice. I guess it is one tile. Oh no, he does have truffles over here in Tayo on the east side, and where he is trying to build pyramids also. We did have an attack from Hungary into Taruga, and we can see Hungary does have a bit of a problem over there, attacking into that city center and managing to do enough damage. Meleagor did just levy it. And we do need to see Hungary. Oh my god, did he just levy it and let Taruga without a unit in? Oh no! Attack into the city center. Do it! Oh my god, this is bad. This is very bad. Anyway, this is bad. This is very bad. Like the city is not gonna have a unit to increase the garrison defense. That's 10 strength away taken from his opponent's city, from that city center. Anyway, we do have Aztec killing a few units on the east, the Knights, and it does look like in the tech side here we do have Bobnotarobot getting printing going on the bottom 3 now. He did manage to get... no, he didn't. I thought he got industrialization, but no, he didn't. He doesn't have the extra production here. This would have been 2 4 mines. He's not there yet. He probably is seeing Rome coming against him with a few of these coursers, and he wants to stop him dead in his tracks, wants to get a bit more damage, and printing would be a good choice for him. Plus a 9 luxury attack bonus at this moment in time. I think he didn't upgrade his silk. Yeah, he doesn't have the silk upgraded. He's getting a builder there, so it should be fine soon. We do have workshops coming around. We got barracks, we got encampments. Spain is getting a few of these units there. Okay, more production. Spain definitely needs a lot more production. He's barely on 178, and as a seeming position, even if he does have the science to work there, it's quite a problem. I gotta point something out that I really wanted to happen earlier. Unfortunately, there was a nice conjecture of stars, of moves, of actions that was starting to take fold over here when we saw the attack of the courses coming towards Gran Colombia, when we saw the levied units of Cinguetti from the west side, Hungary putting those units to work there, upgrading them into men-at-arms and sending them against Gran Colombia. Now, yes, Hungary could push from the east side as well and could have pushed the Gran Colombian units a little bit further on, but then it was all up to Cree to actually debalance the defenses of Gran Colombia. If Cree was here, if Cree was pushing into Gran, even with coursers, they would have managed to take down the Gran Colombian units. Now, I fear that Gran Colombia will manage to keep up the defense against Hungary on the west side, and then he's gonna have more units to defend against an upcoming attack, and then he's gonna survive a little bit longer. It is quite a problem because of the desynchronization in time of their actions. The fact that they wanted to go back and get stronger units while those units would have done well anyway is making quite a bit of an impact on the game. And it is a bit unfortunate. What could have happened, and I did say it beforehand, maybe he could have taken a city, Quito, and upgraded into it. Like that definitely was an option. Like, look how few units there are here. The crossbows are, man, not that strong. Anyway, it looks like Rome is worried about Aztec and sending out scouts. Yeah. Oh, look at Taruga, man. Look at Taruga. Spain actually tried to get line infantry here. Why? I mean, that's not going to help Taruga. It doesn't increase the garrison defense strength. Anyway, I guess it is what it is. Now, next turn, these units are going to die. Those Roman units could have actually made it, and if they would have gotten over here in the borders of Taruga, it would have been nice, but I don't think he can get in there, right? That he can't get in there. You can't get into an allied city-state borders. You actually have to have it levied, and this is a major problem. Only Spain could actually get an army there. We do have cuirassiers coming up from Spain. I do see a few armories also getting built in his encampments. Only has 2 encampments. The third one is coming online here from Coruna, but it's going to take a while to get there. And immediately, we do have Kongo, by the way, managing to finish most of those encampments with the bonuses, with the buildings in them. And now he's starting to ramp up his production in units. He's going to be quite happy over here with his choices with his production in the later stage. We did have international trade routes, Montezuma getting the -4, and that's a bit of a problem. 2 of them were actually trading with Montezuma. Catholicism, again, well, this doesn't matter, and 2 diplo points for Montezuma. Is Montezuma trying to get Mahabori Temple? I think it's Russia, right? Is it Russia? This one? Yeah, this must be it. This must be Mahabori Temple. He put it down but didn't finish it. Okay, next turn, this turn, Beslag is going to get his military military science, and that means calves are going to be available for him to upgrade from these coursers. He still doesn't have a general, unfortunately, and by the looks of it, he's going to get to 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, upgrade 2 of these, upgrade 9 of these units. These are going to be, yes, significantly stronger against Gran Colombia, and we do see, unfortunately, the fact that he did not push at the same time as Hungary is allowing Gran Colombia to do the defense against Hungary. Taruga has been defeated. We do have Hungary also managing to get a 3-charge builder out of that, while Rome, by the looks of it, is going to try to push in Aztec, and you can see Aztec actually putting Abouh to work on the east side. He does have builders next to his knights, and we do see his knights are going to be quite powerful against Rome on the counter attack. He does have not only +3 but also +9. That's +12 against these coursers. Extremely strong, extremely strong. Not only that, he also has a significant amount of culture that he accumulated over his opponent, which does mean, of course, he's going to get to nationalism faster, mobilization faster. He already has the core ability. He did manage to get industrialization. There we go. He actually has the 2-4 tiles. I see Imhotep was a great engineer here. He's getting Colossus in Ixtapaluca. And I do see factories coming up from Mitla, Campus Tzakapotzalco, University Texcoco. Okay, yeah, sure. Statue of Zeus coming up from Buddha also. Okay. Cree formed their back on Hungary with Colombia. Cree formed their back on Hungary with Colombia. Okay. This game looks a little bit over. I can't see how they managed to kill Aztec. Yeah, yeah, I think so. But you know what? I think it's gonna keep on going until the first tank army hits, or like a plane bomber or something like that hits. Yeah, it's not only Aztec, it's also Zeyox here. That's gonna be very very strong. 197 science, 171 culture versus McBetons and Abouh that barely have the culture. It's, and don't get me wrong, having science it's good, having production it's good, but when you have culture to work with those two also, it just makes it incredible, because you get to fascism, you hit the fascism timing, that's an extra +5, and in the meantime towards getting fascism you get nationalism, you get mobilization, so you get stronger and stronger and stronger units until you hit that +5, and it just like then nobody can handle that pressure. Yeah, well, nobody needs to be on the same level. You need to be on the same level as culture and the same level of science and production to actually withstand all of that attack. Now we're gonna need to see if that's actually gonna happen today. We do have a few things. For example, Aztec at the moment is still working on his production rather than working on his military powers. And yes, he's getting a few knights, but I think these are more defensive knights than slash offensive knights. And I do see finally he's putting a few more of these encampments. We do need to see how Kongo is gonna metamorphose into something stronger, and where is he gonna try to attack into. He's benefiting from, he's going to benefit from Terracotta Army, and he is starting to build up his military academy count. Looking at Zeyox here, he's also going top 3 now. He wants to get industrialization. I see him on mass production. Mass production is over here, so he wants to get industrialization. It's right, is the one right next to, right up, right, yeah, right next to, and up, right next, whatever. Can you show the continent split for Aztec? Yes, sir. There we go. We got, well, we did manage to get on the 2 other continents than his own continent, the purple one, and with a few very good placed cities, and he got more amenities with that. He got the olives, he got the silk tile, he got the marble, and he got the salt. Very nice, by the way. He also got the +1 luxury resource merchant from the beginning of the game. And now he's adding up to +10 luxury attack bonus. Of course, if he does manage to get a level 2 spy on Rome, you can imagine what's gonna happen then. Oh man. Congo with Berbers fighting over the mountains, bombing Spain cities. What a picture, my, yeah, exactly. And Spain can't do anything about it, right? We do have Zeyox getting the first field cannon to defend against a possible attack from Spain, but that's only one single knight going there. We do have Gran Colombia, also west of Pex, still standing there. Oh my god, Hungary is still still has a few units that he's trying to get some pillages, get some huts back. And we do have a Cree with available movement here. He's gonna one-shot, two-shot these crossbows from the south, and he should be able to eat through the Gran Colombian cities very, very quickly. But unfortunately, that is, yeah, that is quite a bit late. The Hungarian army is no more. Cinquetti did not build an army, another army, and yeah, that's it. Okay, finally, Cree's moving. Is this gonna be the day that Cree's actually gonna get into the Grand Colombian territory? Oh, he did manage to get the spine, okay, and some extra intel, +6 intel on opponent's movements, very nice. We see Gran Colombia is still busy with the attacks going to the north over there. It looks like he just lost 2 of his coursers. Okay, I'm not sure if that was worth it. Now he has another courser, very, very low HP, and one that will manage to get the promotion. That's good. On the east side, it looks like Aztec is also getting a few more knights going. He's going to need to actually get encampments and, of course, get armories for the courts and the military academies for those armies if he does want to actually hard build them. We do have a lot of production coming up from Bobnotarobot, not to mention he did manage to get to 284 science and 222 culture, and this is pen, brush, and voice, guys. This is he's gonna remain with all of this science and get some more after this. He's getting more of these campuses, he's getting more economy coming up with the lighthouses, and this is gonna go wild soon. We do have also Zeyox with 79 gold a turn. It looks like they did manage to save one tile for Miskolc to be settled here, and Hungary is gonna be safe from all attacks here. And we do have military academies coming up from multiple cities from Congo. Zeyox is building that army soon. He's gonna get multiple cuirassiers to work for him. Spain is putting a few of these cuirassiers on the defense, but again, this is defensive. He can't really go on the offense against anybody here. A 50-ton walls? Yes, let's go. 50-ton walls, yes. Wait, where did you see 50 tons for walls? Wait, whoa. Where did you see that? Is it here? No, it's not here. Oh, finally, we actually get to see Cree move. Come on, Cree. You can do it, Cree. I believe in you. Take it. Okay, let's go. Next. Move closer, man. Nowhere. Oh well, Marathon League when? That's a good question, man. If we're actually gonna have a marathon league, can you imagine making a PBC with a game like a play-by-call game, marathon timing? Oh my god, I'm pretty sure it's like almost impossible to actually play it out in multiplayer, normal multiplayer. It's taking way too long. You're probably gonna spend like weeks finishing a game. Only marathon games. Yeah, I can imagine that's gonna be quite a problem. Tooth bias, good evening, sir. I know, right? The pain. You look at your city and it says, oh, grows in 12 turns, and you're like, turn 1. And you're like, oh my god, wait, I need to wait 12 turns to see my city go to 2 pop? What do I do now? Then you get to move your scouts, and you get to see, you know, the territory, the sightseeing. You get to take a look at all of the leaves that you have on each tile. You have so much time, man. I think they could have taken Quito. Yes, Quito. They could have taken it. The coursers of Cree could have actually taken this city, and now you can see all of the army of Gran Colombia is managing to get here. They're gonna have a serious issue with Cree's calves, though. You can see. The Cree calves can actually attack across the river without that many issues, and I'm pretty sure it's just a matter of time until they do get in on the other side of Quito. There is also a problem that Cree does not benefit from. Oh my God, he might not even take the city. By the way, he doesn't benefit from. what do you call it, siege unit, and that city is a 43 defense strength city. He's gonna try to get ancient walls there in 3 turns, and well, that might be a big issue. Let's actually see if they do manage to get more units. He needs to triple slam it, and by the looks of it, he should be able to. That's 1, 2, okay, and now slam. Yeah, okay, he can slam. He can slam 2 times. So this turn with 1 and the next turn with 2. That might not be enough though. The city is still gonna grow. Oh well. On the east side, Hungary is on the move, and we can actually see one of the Grand Colombian coursers is gonna be triple slammed over here. So next turn probably. And we do have also some archers that are gonna do the damage initially, and there are some archers on the defense, but I wouldn't actually hold my breath for them to actually finish that. We do have Gran Colombia managing to get out with the settler. He's sent to the northeast. So yes, he's gonna lose his territory, but he is gonna survive. With to see Aztec is starting to gear up with the coal power plants, managing to get to 550 production. Man, if he keeps on doing this, he's gonna get actually more production than the enemy team combined. Let's see, 2 turns for another Congress. We do have 2 diplo points available here for Aztec. Let's actually see what he's doing. 4 out of 20. He's trying to build Statue of Liberty, and that will give him another 3 points. He doesn't have Potala, doesn't have Mahabodhi Temple, even though actually Mahabodhi Temple is going to finish next turn here in Russia's territory. That's not going to be an option. Diplo does seem like a bit far-fetched. Maybe it is more of a deny Statue of Liberty than actually going for Diplo Statue of Liberty. And we do have him with multiple coal power plants coming for his cities. He's also building up his science count, and looking at this 322 science, 256 culture, it is quite impressive. I think the truth will come out in 2 turns, actually next turn, when we're gonna have the turn roll over into the next era, and no more pen bash and voice, no more Finny and Quinny. They're gonna get to watch what they have naturally, and of course Montezuma over here is gonna shine with his science. We do have Txoumin with 76 out of 74. He's actually going to get the Golden Age. We do have Bobnotarobot remaining in the Golden Age, 110 and 109. Zeyox going dark. We got Meleagor going dark. Tempete going normal. McBeton going actually Golden Age. And Abouh going dark. That is, well, Peter over here. Peter. Well, he missed his Golden Age this time, so I'm not sure if the third one actually matters here for him. At least he's gonna get a bit more time to use his units. Oh, he calls out the GG. They're going. Goba Dragon, good evening. They called it out. Meleagor sees no way out of this predicament. They saw Aztec getting bigger, stronger, faster, plus 10 damage against his opponents over there, with the possibility to get some extra points of damage against his opponent with those how do you call them? Oh my god. Extra with the spies with extra diplomatic victory, diplomatic visibility points. We did have from the beginning a big war between Hungary and his opponents. Hungary did amazingly well to actually apply his power all over the map. I do have a lot of comments about Gran Colombia. I do have a lot of comments about how Cree could have actually been a little bit more proactive. He did well, don't get me wrong, just a little bit more proactive. I think it would have been a little bit better, you know, to improve here and there. And I do hope we're gonna hear a little bit from their team as well. I do want to point out, of course, within the Francophone community, we're gonna hear quite a bit of French right now being spoken. I do hope you guys understand that we do have to have patience, and of course, if they do want to answer a few questions in English, I'm more than glad to ask them. But I do hope, and at the same time, I do not really want to force the issue because not everybody knows the English, and it's understandable. So let's go in, let's jump in and see what's going on. Ricky Maro, also good evening, sir. Wait, Twitch was lagging? No, Twitch is lagging.
C'est vrai, c'est vrai, c'est vrai.
Ah, ça
Non,
va?
mais, bah, grosse game de Txoumin en vrai. Hein.
Ouais.
Archi
il a
proactif
fait le
sur la
café,
map.
hein. Il tient toutes les CS.
Game très très correct de Bob aussi. Donc forcément, en face ça cafouille un peu plus. Donc malheureusement le résultat est sans appel. Pourquoi t'as pas fait menu bleu?
Parce que je pense que si je touche pas Alliance, je suis mort genre longtemps avant. En fait.
Ah, c'est pour ça qu'il avait autant de culture. Je me dis, attends, mais il y a un truc que je rate pour qu'il ait autant de culture au début.
Non, mais en fait, je me dis si j'ai pas, enfin si je pars menu, en fait, mon land il est pas vraiment meilleur, je pense, si j'aménage tout. Et je me dis si je touche pas les alliances avant, en même temps que toi, genre c'est fini quoi.
Bah,
Donc,
je pense que t'as trop forcé alors que t'arrives, tu vois qu'il y a déjà des spads. Et pourtant t'essayes de forcer, je pense que ça sert à rien.
En fait, c'est ma seule ouch, je me dis, parce que mes villes annexes sont pas énormes.
Bah, tu peux au moins te mettre sur 5 en vrai, hein. Sur 5 qui sont corrects, tu vois.
Ouais.
Tu settle tes plaines inondables et tu fais un été monkey ou juste une liang et un moulin et tu settles ton olive à gauche là sur la toute petite mer. Et,
ouais,
et
ça,
moi t'as plus de chances de scale, tu vois. Enfin, pas de scale, mais de tenir plus longtemps quoi.
Ouais. Mais.
Toucher les Anero, tout ça.
Voilà, les Anero, au du CC, je les avais dans les 8 tours. Donc,
ouais, bah joué.
J'y rush. Hein. Puis vas-y, je vais faire des campus, coursier fast et tout.
Ok. Any English question, Michael?
I do want to say it's amazing, by the way, how Aztec did play out his land over there. Very, very nice. Congratulations for figuring out exactly the way you should play that land. Also, Kongo free sim, very nice. My questions are more directed towards the expansions. You were a bit afraid to expand. On Gran Colombia, for example, you stayed on 3 cities. Even if you had initiation rights, you didn't go for monumentality. Was that a misclick? You just like pick pen, brush, and voice out of reflex, or was that a conscious decision?
I just figured that if I hadn't alliances, like in the same timing as the Hungary, I just would be dead like 10 turns before. That's just like some.
Okay.
It was a dilemma because I hesitated, but I realized my land was not very much better with more tiles. Anyways, I just thought it was the best thing to do.
Okay.
Advice, but, yeah.
Okay.
I just took my Pantheon. I was like, yeah, two people in front of me. I'm just gonna do horses the entire game. And let's see what I can do, but didn't do much.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Just to throw it out there, usually with more population, you do get more stats, and it does help you out. Like having 2 or 3 more cities, even if you didn't use initiation rights. I think you would have survived until the late game. Because Cree tried to kill you a few times, but hesitated so long as well. That's another question for Cree.
I didn't want to commit too many resources, so I built horses, and I was like, in courses I couldn't kill him. The trades were too bad, so I waited for cavalry, and no, I raised the cities.
Yeah, you could have killed them, of course.
To lose my units and have to report them.
Confiture, GG les gars.
GG.
Yeah, with Cree, it was also a team call. We told him better play it safe, keep your units, so you don't have to bother, and you can keep simming. You can always come back later or maybe go together.
Yep. I produce enough not to be surprised by a big push.
Anything else?
No.
Well, but thank you for the cast.
Oh, wait,
Happy
wait,
to
wait.
watch it tomorrow. Yes.
I do have something else. Why free Inquiry Golden Age on Spain when you didn't actually have a technology to rush? Like you didn't have to rush caravels, you didn't have to rush like ironclads industrialization because, you know, it's just a...
Well, he left Bud. His
he-
thought was I rush helicopters
Okay.
and tanks on both Congo and Aztec, I think. So,
Oh, okay.
but now he realized like 3 blue CS. We got tied one, and the other one was raised by Hungary.
Yeah.
So he lost a lot of science, and so Aztec could catch up the science after
Uh-huh.
industrialization. So
Yeah, makes sense.
he hesitated a lot, but considering the the other side of the map, I think he thought it was a good thing to try something. So
Yeah. Okay, that's about it. Thank you so much for having me over here, and
Thank you.
it was quite an interesting show all over the place. Yeah. Mud fights again. Hungary and Gran Colombia mud fighting. Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Let's see you next time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bonsoir.
bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
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 Thank you.
So there we have it. We heard from both teams, and we got some of our questions answered over here about what were the decisions in the game from the initiation rights movement and no follow-up with the monumentality for Spain's free inquiry versus, of course, a possible pan-Russian voice and so on. It is what it is. So thank you so much, by the way. Thank you so much, everybody, for everything, for the support, and of course for watching the stream. I much appreciate for the follows, much appreciated for the subs and the gifts and everything. You're amazing, guys. Thank you so much. It helps you out so much. And I do have to point out, tomorrow we're gonna have a very amazing game coming up from the CivFR Squadrons. Freditos de la Vega going against TVMT. They're gonna duke it out in the CivFR Squadrons to find exactly who's the biggest of them all. We are still trying to discover exactly how cheesy the park thing is, and it does look like again no parks and amazing stats coming up from the civilizations. I do have to point out I did update the schedule for Twitch. You should have all of my games scheduled right now, and in the weekend it's gonna be a bit harder for me to actually give you a heads up, but I'm gonna do my best. We're gonna have 3 days of massive action coming up in the CPL community, and I'm gonna do my best to cast as many as possible. We do have co-casters also coming online from the single player community. Hopefully we're gonna get some insight over from them as well, and they will get to see what's going on in our community. It's very exciting to actually see this cross checking of views from one side to the other. Without further ado, thank you so much for everything. Let's see each other in the next one. Don't forget, if you're coming up from YouTube, throw this a thumbs up, and hope to see you live on twitch.tv/OnSpotTV. Bye.
space madness.